Check, check, check. Check it. One minute. Welcome to Coffee County Memorial Stadium, Cardin-Jarrell Field on the north side of Coffee County. Along with Ken Keller, I'm Scott Shastine. This is Tullahoma High School football presented by Light Tube and 93.9 The Duck. Welcome to the 100th edition of the Coffee Pot game between the Tullahoma Wildcats and the Coffee County Red Raiders. Both teams are 1-0 coming into this contest. Coffee County, a 31-14 winner over Franklin County last week, and Tullahoma, a 35-14 winner over Shelbyville last week. And we want to welcome in you to this broadcast, whether you're watching on Light Tube at home in Tullahoma on Channel 23 or around the world on Light Tube's YouTube channel. Maybe you're listening here in southern Middle Tennessee on 93.9 The Duck, or you can listen around the world at 939theduck.com or download the free Duck app and listen anywhere, anytime. Well, Coach, here we are. We've heard all the hype for a year. Coffee County, a 24-21 winner last year. The Coffee Pot has been in Manchester for the last year. However, historically, the Coffee Pot has been in Tullahoma 66% of the time they have played. I'm not a math genius, but that's 2/3, and that is the largest margin Tullahoma has over any longtime rival except Lawrence County. So Tullahoma has dominated this series.
Yeah, Scott, great numbers there. That is total domination, and both these teams come in having very strong second halves. The Red Raiders had some adversity last week at Franklin County, and then they shut out the Rebels in the second half and cruised to victory in that 30-14 win. Conversely, the Wildcats in a tussle in the first half, 10-6, going into halftime with the lead over the Shelbyville Golden Eagles, and they blow out the Golden Eagles in the second half, outscoring them 25-8.
So both teams a little rusty in the first half, blowouts in the second half. Great crowd on hand. You can picture Coffee County Memorial Stadium. We are on the visitor side, so you get this unique look if you're watching on Light Tube tonight from the visitor side, not the home side. And the Tullahoma crowd continues to roll in. The Coffee County crowd continues to roll in. Ken, this is for the bragging rights for the next 12 months.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely bragging rights. And, you know, as opposed to last week when Tullahoma's field got drenched about 2:30, this field's in perfect condition, perfect weather. Everything's perfect for the Wildcats to bring the Coffee Pot back down Highway 55 to Tullahoma where it belongs.
The field looks marvelous here in Manchester. Cardin-Jarrell Field, black yard lines, black hash marks, black numbers, black end zone writing. They've gone all black here at Coffee County for this 100th Coffee Pot. Let's meet the Southern Electric starting lineup. Check out the lineup of electrical and plumbing supplies and fixtures at Southern Electric and Plumbing Supply in Tullahoma. Everything you need is in stock. 107 Southeast Atlantic Street, Tullahoma. Your starting offense for your Tullahoma Wildcats. At right tackle, number 70, Landon Sharp, 6'4", 287, sophomore. At right guard, number 51, Cesar Ibarra, 5'11", 275, senior. At center, number 71, Henry Kinsey, 6'4", 283, senior. At left guard, number 50, Junior Myers, 5'10", 321, senior. The left tackle, number 66, Elijah Horton, 6'2", 235, senior. The tight end, number 82, Gavin Seabolt, 6'5", 229, senior. At wide receiver, number 8, Alex Bobo, 6'1", 184, senior. Number 7, Caden Poff, 6 foot 153, senior. Wide receiver, number 6, Aiden Kelly, 6 foot 160, senior. Running back, number 22, Marvancy Johnson, 5'10", 196, senior. Quarterback, number 16, Lucas Reed, 6'2", 189, senior. Coach, we got one sophomore on that line, 6'4", 287. The other 10 starters on offense are seniors for the Wildcats. Coffee County, they do not even approach that offensively.
Yeah, and the Wildcats' offensive line was superb last week, allowing no sacks, a clean pocket for quarterback Lucas Reed, opened up some nice holes for Marvancy Johnson. They look to do the same tonight. And conversely, our defensive line, they look to bring heat on the Coffee County quarterback who had a very big game last week against the Rebels.
The Southern Electric starting lineup on defense for the Wildcats. On that defensive line, number 66, Elijah Horton, 51, Cesar Ibarra, and number 45, Thomas Anderson, 5'8", 184, senior. The linebackers, number 0, Will Hayden, sudden impact, 6'1", 207, senior. Linebacker, number 97, Micah Winton, 5'7", 222, senior. Linebacker, number 26, Corbin Avens, 5'9", 162, junior. Linebacker, number 5, Elijah Alexander, 6'1", 190, junior. At cornerback, number 21, Danilo Lakianov, 5'10", 145, senior, and Aiden Kelly, number 6. At safety, number 15, Sam Bobo, 6'3", 158, senior, and Tristan Taylor, number 12, 6'1", 170, senior. The place kicker is Chase Dotson, although we may see Aiden Walker as well. The holder is Patrick Riddle. The long snapper is Gavin Seabolt. The punter may be number 8, Alex Bobo, may be number 24, Aiden Walker. And the punt returner, from what we saw, number 2, Zion Jeffrey. And on kickoff returns, Jeffrey is joined by number 20, Dominic Harris. That is your Southern Electric starting lineup for the Wildcats. Again, everything you need is in stock at Southern Electric and Supply, Plumbing Supply, 107 Southeast Atlantic Street in Tullahoma. Tonight our kickoffs are brought to you by Owens Provisions in Manchester. Stroups sponsors our scoreboard, Stroups Accurate Refrigeration. First down are brought to you by Hogan's Collision Center. Touchdowns by American Mulch and Landscaping. Right now, let's go down to the field as the Manchester Band, remember they're facing the other way, plays our national anthem. minutes away from kickoff here at Cardin-Jarrell Field, the 100th Coffee Pot. We'll be back with Ken's keys to victory for the Wildcats. This is our pregame 2-minute break. This is Wildcat Football on Light Tube and 93.9 The Duck.
Whether you're crushing goals or getting back on your feet, Fit Beyond is where your next chapter begins. At Fit Beyond Plus, we train hard, smart, and together. At Fit Beyond Therapy, we recover with purpose, passion, and support. It's a community for strength, for healing, for going beyond. Go further, go stronger, go Fit Beyond.
Whoa, Marco's! It's one of our tastiest deals, and it's perfect for your hungry crew. For a limited time, get a large specialty pizza and a large 2-topping pizza for just $26.99. There might even be leftovers for breakfast tomorrow. Marco's! Pizza lovers get it.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop Factory Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
Welcome back to Coffee County Memorial Stadium for the 100th Coffee Pot. Ken, your keys to victory for the Wildcats tonight?
Keys to victory, C-A-T. It's simple tonight. C, control the lines of scrimmage. Tullahoma did a great job. 0 sacks allowed by the offensive line last week. Defensive line put pressure on Bobo. They look to do that. The same thing to Lowry tonight. A, attack offensively on first downs. Screens and quick hitters in the passing game will open up run lanes for Marvancy. And thirdly, T, terminate home field advantage. Score early, all gas, no breaks, turn 5,000 Red Raider fans into crickets.
We are
C-A-T.
We are in the Bosky's Grill press box, high atop Memorial Stadium here at Cardin-Jarrell Field. Steaks, great steaks, are just a short drive to Bosky's at Willowbrook Golf Course in Manchester. They have a course for everyone at Bosky's. We will name a Midtown Nutrition Player of the Game when this contest is over. And our stat updates tonight, like the one I'm about to give you, are brought to you by TUA Light Tube, Tullahoma's locally owned fiber network. With lightning-fast internet, friendly hometown service, Light Tube keeps you connected to what matters most. Yes, we call this the 100th Coffee Pot game. It's not actually the 100th Coffee Pot game. This is actually the 87th Coffee Pot game. 87th Coffee Pot game. Why? Because the Coffee Pot didn't start until 1936. But these teams have been playing since 1924. That means 12 games were played before the Coffee Pot started. Now, Manchester led this series 7-5 after those first 12 games. But, Coach, once they brought out that rusty old Coffee Pot and made it the trophy, Tullahoma won the next won the next 6. They tied in 1942. They didn't play in 43 and 44, so Tullahoma kept that Coffee Pot. And then the Cats won 3 more after that. So 12 years Tullahoma kept the coffee pot before Manchester ever had it.
Well, great breakdown there, partner. And, as we coming down Highway 55, we was driving over here around 5 p.m. today. We heard Credence Clearwater Revival's Bad Moon Rising. You know what? There's bad blood. There's a bad moon rising tonight, but there's bad blood between these two teams, and it's been carried on for a long time.
Tullahoma's captains are Will Hyden, Marvancy Johnson, Henry Kinsey, and Caden Poff. As the coin is being tossed in the middle of the field, Tullahoma wins it. I'm going to guess that the Cats will decline, and they do, just like they did last week. When Tullahoma's defense came out, got a 3-and-out, Tullahoma kicked a field goal and took the lead, never trailed. So Coach Sisk, last night on Wildcat Weekly, kind of made it known that if he gets a chance, he's going on defense first.
Yeah, he kind of snickered and said, of course, I do have a defensive background, so that's always going to be in his DNA for sure.
Kick off your fall with top-of-the-line quality apparel at Owens Provisions in downtown Manchester. Everything you need for your business wear to your UT game day gear at Owens Provisions and Apparel, 104 West Fort Street in Manchester. Owens brings you all of the kickoffs tonight. Crowd's on its feet. Teams are in the end zone. The Wildcats on the south end zone leading this series 64-33-2. Ladies and gentlemen, wherever you're listening around the world or watching on LightTube or 93.9 The Duck, it's football time in Tullahoma. Sounds like a home crowd to me, partner.
Yeah.
I mean, the Tullahoma fans are packed in here. Here come the Red Raiders out of their tunnel from underneath their home stands. We are just about set to get underway.
And here come the fireworks.
Fireworks in Manchester.
Wildcats looking to shut down Coffee County on the first series. They did that last week and got a 3-and-out against the Golden Eagles, and they look for a positive start here tonight.
Coffee County's quarterback is Kason Lowry, number 11. He's a junior. Lowry threw for 250 yards, 3 touchdowns, completed 21 out of 27 last night. Our last week, Tullahoma secondary, probably going to be tested here, but defensive line's going to have a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, no doubt about it. They are going to have, led by Will Hyde and Kane Dixon, the top target. He corralled 2 of those touchdowns against the Franklin County Rebels last Friday night.
And Jordan Thompson is their primary running back, a senior, number 2. So Tullahoma will kick it off. The Wildcats are in white with black helmets and cardinal numerals. Chase Dotson will kick it off. Tullahoma will be moving left to right here in this first quarter. Coffee County in their black uniforms with red helmets and red numerals, which are always difficult to see, but we'll do our best. So we're just about set to go here. The 100th coffee pot, the centennial coffee pot, the millennial coffee pot, whatever. Back for Coffee County, number 12, Matthew White, a junior. And let's see. Get this other number. Looks like number 4, Kane Dixon. Ken mentioned one of their speed threats. Tullahoma's gunners on each end, Caden Poff and Zion Jeffrey. I think we've been calling him Jeffries. It's Jeffrey. So Dotson set to kick off. Ladies and gentlemen, the 100th edition of the Coffee Pot is underway. Sidewinder kick taken at the 7, 10, 15, 20, 25. Stuffed at the 27-yard line. And that's where Coffee County will begin.
Dotson boomed all the kickoffs last week except one little pooch kick he had through the end zone. So the Red Raiders had 7 additional yards, and they'll start here at the 27 on their first drive. Led by quarterback Lowry, who had a monster game last week. 4 touchdowns, 3 of those passing, 1 rushing, so he can run the ball as well.
Tullahoma with a 3-man front. A little different look for the Wildcats. Lowry splits 2 receivers to the left. Has Thompson in the backfield. Tullahoma's cornerbacks, Lukianov on the right side. Handoff to Coffee County's left. Good game by Thompson out over the 30 to the 35, a gain of 7.
Yeah, nice pickup on first down. And that's going to be a key in this football game. Both teams want to get traction on first down. Positive yards and setting up second and shorts.
It is 2nd and 3 for the Red Raiders at their own 35. Hyden lines up on the right side. Tullahoma showing a 5-man front. Thompson again. This time Tullahoma's run defense is there. Gain of a yard, 3rd down.
Yeah, Cats much stingier there. You could see the defensive backs just run blitz on that one. They came in on the pre-snap.
So 3rd down and 2 for Coffee County at their 36. Just underway here at Cardin-Gerald Field. No score. Cornerback on the far side is Zion Jeffrey. Micah Winton in there at linebacker for the Wildcats. Hyden lines up on the right side of the defensive line. 3rd and 2. Fake handoff. Lowry's got the first down as Lowry falls forward to the 39. A gain of 3.
Yeah, just a direct snap to the quarterback. He was carrying it all the way. And so the initial first down of the contest goes to the home team Red Raiders.
Ball is at the 39-yard line.
Well, we had a tremendous Wildcat Weekly last night with Coach Sisk and 2 fantastic Wildcats, Marvancy Johnson and Will Hyden.
1st and 10, Coffee County at the 39. Lowry to throw. Wide receiver screen at the 40, out to the 45, and he's hammered at the 50-yard line, but very close to a first down. That is Kane Dixon.
Yeah, that play was set up. Ball a little slow being delivered there by Lowry, but 2 crushing blocks by the wide receivers sprung Dixon free.
So a gain of 10. 1st and 10, Coffee County. The ball at the Red Raider 49.
Well, Coach Sis told us this team was a really good screen pass team. They worked really hard in practice this week.
9:45 to go. Lowry on the keeper. Lowry gets outside on the right side. Lowry's got room at the 40, 35-30, 25-20. Lowry finally pushed out of bounds. Let's see where they mark it. Lowry on the keeper. Lowry gets outside on the right side. Lowry's got room at the 40, 35-30. 25-20.
Yeah, that was a
finally
jump play
pushed
there
out
for
of bounds.
Lowry. He just kept the ball and ran down the right sidelines of Coffee County, and the crowd, the home crowd in the game early, big time. That's 3 first downs.
So the Red Raiders on the march. The Wildcats trying to hold them out of the end zone now as they near the Cardinal zone. Thompson is directly behind Lowry now. Kind of an I formation. Hand it to the tailback. Nothing doing. Not a thing in there for the Wildcats first. Linebacker number 26, Corbin Avens. And Avens stops him for no gain.
Yeah, big hit there by Avens, the Tullahoma wrestler.
It's actually a loss of 1. 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
Well, say there's your difference. You know, you get a first down stop, set them 2nd and 11. So big play, tackle for loss there by the Wildcat defense.
Yeah, so the Cats win first down that time. 2nd and 11. Lowry back to throw. Pass complete, out in the flat, 20 to the 15, down to the 13-yard line. Goes Tegan Stem, and that's another Coffee County first down.
Yeah, just a quick out pattern and nice run after the catch by Stem.
See if he actually got that first down or not.
Red Raiders on the move.
actually needed 11, got 10. 3rd and 1 at the Tullahoma 15 for the Red Raiders on the left hash mark. Wildcats trying to bow up here, keep Coffee County out of the end zone. Lowry on the keeper, left side, breaks one tackle, he's inside the 5, touchdown, Coffee County. As Case and Lowry just shook off defenders and trotted into the end zone.
Well, Lowry had an excellent opening drive there to lead Coffee County. We saw him complete a couple passes, but most dangerous with the run.
Well, Coffee County scores with 8:06 to go in the first quarter.
Impressive drive there by Coffee County.
An American Mulch and Landscaping touchdown for the Red Raiders. And the point after attempt is up, and the point after attempt is good. Well, we've played almost 4 minutes. Coffee County's first possession ends up with 7 points on the scoreboard. Tullahoma trails, the Wildcats about to get the ball. You're watching and listening to Tullahoma football on White Tube and 93.9 The Duck.
Barnett Automotive family is just that, a family. And our employees, our customers, and our communities are all part of it. At Russell Barnett, we go the extra mile to make sure everyone is taken care of. That's why we have things like complimentary pickup and delivery, free checkups and oil changes, lifetime powertrain warranties, and so much more. At Russell Barnett Automotive, we would be honored to have you as part of our family. So my question is, why buy anywhere else?
Score a touchdown every time with American Mulch and Landscaping. High quality mulch, rock, and landscape supplies, and delivery is available. Discounts for veterans, teachers, and first responders. 504 South Anderson Street, Tullahoma. Coach, very impressive drive by the Red Raiders to open this thing up.
Yes, it was. You know, in midfield, pregame early around 6 o'clock, we heard the new head coach for Coffee County, that's Brandon Harmon, yell out 3 things, 3 points he made to his team: fast, physical, and violent. So they look pretty good on that 73-yard march. Some nice blocks. The blocking was impressive. That drive culminated with a touchdown run by Lowry. 0 penalties.
Trey Caron will kick it off for Coffee County. And back to receive for the Wildcats, Zion Jeffrey and Dominic Harris. Kick deep, taken at the goal line. It's going to be Jeffrey. Jeffrey to the 20, 25, 30. Jeffrey's loose. 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give him 6. That is a 100-yard kickoff return by sophomore Zion Jeffrey.
Electrifying comeback for the Wildcats, down 7-0 after that 73-yard impressive Coffee County drive. The Cats say take that as the Wildcat faithful gets rowdy on the Tullahoma sidelines.
Well, that ties an all-time Tullahoma and state record. You cannot have anything longer than a 100-yard kickoff return in high school. Zion Jeffrey just did it. Boom. Wildcats set for the PAT.
Yeah, we were just bragging on Zion and his punt return capabilities last week, you know, on the Wildcat Weekly last night with Coach Sisk, of how impressive he was in the punt return game, and now he does it with a kickoff.
And they had the angle and still couldn't catch him. Dotson's kick is up and good. We're tied at 7 here in the 100th Coffee Pot. We'll be back on Light Tube and the Duck.
Step into a world of fun at Tullahoma Lanes. Strike up your excitement with our updated bowling center featuring a wide variety of classic and interactive games. Indulge in your timeless favorites at our new and refreshed snack bar. Check out our upgraded arcade with state-of-the-art games and card swipe technology. Save up your points for premium prize offerings. Bring the whole family and experience bowling like never before.
Sophomore Zion Jeffrey ignites this Tullahoma crowd with a 100-yard kickoff return. 3 Coffee County players had an angle on him, got a hand on him. Zion was not to be denied.
Yeah, he was smelling the goal line at that 40-yard line. He said, I just got to outrun him. So it takes the Wildcats 16 seconds to tie this football game.
So Zion can run the 100-yard dash fully outfitted in football uniform in 16 seconds.
He was
pretty
rumbling.
quick.
He was rumbling.
Dotson set to kick it off for the Wildcats. So we're back to even, 7-7 here on the Stroups Accurate Refrigeration scoreboard. Precision counts, whether it's the final score or the temperature in your home. The name you can trust, Stroups Accurate Refrigeration, serving southern Middle Tennessee for 50 years. Booming kick goes into the end zone for the touchback.
Well, it's been an incredible start on both sides. 4 minutes and 10 seconds run off the clock and already 2 touchdowns.
Excitement early.
See if the Wildcat defense now can, as Scott said, bow up. Got their feet under them now.
As we know, we've seen it all the way from state championship games to meaningless games. If your main offense is your quarterback running, it doesn't last. It can't last for 4 quarters.
Yeah.
Elizabethton couldn't do it. Coffee County can't do it. Lowry hands it off. Spinning is Thompson. He got a yard, that's it. Tripped up there early and then finished off by Tristan Taylor.
Yeah, Tullahoma's got to play physical, match the physicality of that offensive line with their defensive front. They did so last week, really whipping Shelbyville.
Sometimes you just got to hit somebody first before you really get going in a football game.
That's it. You got to get smacked to wake up.
2nd and 9 Red Raiders at their 21. 2 backs in the backfield with Lowry. Lowry's going to pitch it to the left side. Nothing. Will Hayden. 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's it. Hayden just probably picked him up another skull sticker. We were talking about that last night. A star on the back of their helmet is a team award. The skulls are individual award, and he garnered 6 skulls in that Shelbyville victory last week for making 6 big plays.
Well, he just definitely got himself
He sure
a skull.
did. He just got him a skull.
The ball rest at the Coffee County 16. 3rd down and 14 now for the Red Raiders. Tullahoma adjusting defense. 3 receivers to the right. Lowry rolls that way. Lowry looks and throws. Pass complete at the 30. Driven out of bounds there at the 30. And that appears to be enough for the 1st down.
Well, that's a clutch conversion there by Coffee County on 3rd down. Is Kaysen just rolls the pocket to the right and floats the ball out there past the 1st down marker.
So he needed to get to the 30, got to the 30. 14-yard gain. 1st and 10 Red Raiders. We seemed like we were certainly playing what I would call soft defense against the pass, against the receivers. Same thing here. Very soft. Lowry, screen pass, left side. It is dropped. Dropped for Coffee County by Kane Dixon. 2nd down.
Well, that's a big mistake there for Coffee County. Hurts their momentum. Tullahoma will take it. An unforced error, just a clear drop there. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, he had some room. We obviously, that's the plan.
Yeah.
Certainly early is to give their receivers room, let them catch it, keep them in front.
Yes.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line for the Raiders. Lowry brings a man in motion. He'll keep it and go back the other way. He's out of room. Is Lowry dropped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the Wildcat. Left defensive end on that play. No gain, setting up 3rd and long here. So they got the 1st down on the last 3rd and long. Let's see if we can possibly get a turnover here or a big sack.
3rd down for the Red Raiders.
So 3rd and 10 on the left side of the defensive line. Could have been Hayden. Could have been Elijah Alexander. Right now, Hayden lined up on that left side, along with Alexander. They're both on the left side of Tullahoma's defense. Coffee County 3rd and 10. Lowry back to throw. Lowry scrambles. Lowry being chased, throws it deep. It is incomplete, way over the head of Kane Dixon. It is 4th down.
Well, Lowry does have a strong arm. You saw it right there. Flushed out of the pocket, good pressure. And that's what we talked about last night with Coach Sisk. You know, you don't have to get a sack by the defense to cause havoc with the quarterback. Get your hands in his face, put pressure, get him off balance, let him throw off balance, and it can affect him the whole game.
Coffee County to punt the football. Guess who's back? Zion Jeffrey, standing at the 33-yard line. Tullahoma had block kick last week. Snap, kick, and Jeffrey backs up. Fair catches it inside the 25-yard line. Nice job catching the football.
Was. Big punt, too. Good airtime on that one, so Zion made a really good decision there to fair catch it and secure the football. It's the first thing you got to do as a punt returner, and he's been good so far. What we've seen his attempts this year.
Well, the ball is spotted at the 26. That's where Tullahoma will begin with 5:21 to go in the first quarter. The Wildcats just running their first offensive play.
Yeah, first offensive snap here at the 5:21 mark.
Number 9 in there for Tullahoma, Julian Cole, 5'10", 157 junior. Lucas Reed is the quarterback. Reed, pressure, Reed just flings the ball out. Looks like a fumble to me, and it's recovered by Coffee County. See what the call is. Incomplete pass, 2nd down. That was close.
Oh, that was a jailbreak on our offensive line. Nothing but black shirts back there on Lucas Reed, and they got back there quick.
From up here, that looked like a fumble, but it was not. 2nd and 10 at the 26. Marvancy behind Reed. Cole in motion. Johnson out to the 30. Johnson falls forward to the 34, maybe a yard short of the first down.
Yeah, Marvancy said he patterned his game after a couple running backs, one most notably Jameer Gibbs of the Detroit Lions. So he likes to run like Gibbs, shake and bake. He's quick and can catch the ball out of the backfield.
3rd down and 2 for the Cats at their 34-yard line. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Handoff, Marvancy. Marvancy scoots right, 1st down and more. Marvancy shakes a man 50, 45, 40, 35. Marvancy lowers his head and absolutely pounds Kane Dixon as he goes out of bounds at the 36-yard line of Coffee County.
Yeah, that's one thing he likes to do. He likes to lower those pads and deliver the licks.
There's a flag. We're coming back. There's a man on the field. That's a Coffee County Red Raider. So I think Tullahoma guilty of holding here. In all likelihood, the flag is at the 34. That was the line of scrimmage. But there is a Red Raider down. We will take an injury timeout. We will start this thing at 60 seconds. Tullahoma and Coffee County are tied. 4:28 to go in the first quarter. This is Light Tube and the Duck.
This is you, and this is you, and this, and this. You're a team, a quarterback, a running back, a kicker, a coach. You are champions. You're a flyer, a backspot, a base, a parent, and a fan. And you are part of this community, so no matter who you are or what you do, we're here to care for you. Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital and Vanderbilt Health, making healthcare personal.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop Factory Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
But wait, there's Marco's. With pizza this good, there won't be leftovers unless you order more for leftovers. Nice. Get unlimited large one-topping pizzas for just $10.99 each.
Tullahoma guilty of holding. 3rd and 12 at the 24. Reed rolls right. Reed looks downfield. Now Reed's going to tuck it and run, but Reed is run out of bounds at about the 32. Tullahoma will have it 4th down.
Yeah, Reed just ran out of real estate on the Wildcat sidelines. Looked like he had a Wildcat open deep.
That was Caden Poff, who broke loose deep.
Yeah.
I don't know if Reed didn't see him or just couldn't get to him. A gain of 6. That leaves 4th down and 6. And that means Tullahoma will punt the football with Aiden Walker punting from the 30.
Well, that holding call turned out to be a critical juncture in that series. It wiped out a big gain. The Wildcats they crossed midfield.
Good snap. Walker's kick, shank off the side of his foot, out of bounds. Coffee County is going to have great field position. Mark it at midfield. 20-yard punt. Coffee County takes over at midfield. So the Red Raider defense does their job. Stops. Not only stops Tullahoma, but kind of flips the field position.
Yeah, that big, that pressure they put on Reed on 1st down pass attempt. I thought we would come out, trying to throw on 1st down and take some pressure off Marvancy because they'd be keying on him. But, boy, they brought some fierce heat on him. And then the big holding call negated the 1st down chunk play.
Coffee County at midfield. We're tied at 7. 3:39 to go in the first quarter. Lowry with a single setback. Hands it to Thompson. Thompson grabbed immediately, and then Hayden jumps on his back. Stuffed. At the bottom of that pile is big number 50 for the Wildcats. That's Junior Mars, 5'10", 321 senior.
Mars at the bottom of the pile.
2nd down and 10 at midfield.
Defenses look like they're settling in a bit.
Red Raiders split 2 receivers to the right, Dixon to the far right. Single coverage by Jeffrey. Lowry looks that way. Lowry runs out of time. He's got to run it. There's a flag on the play. Lowry is upended. I mean, seriously upended by Tullahoma's Danilo Lakianov after a gain of 5.
Well, he's our best tackler in the defensive secondary, but a holding play is going to bring that one back.
So each team picks up a holding penalty. However, Tullahoma is much more costly, but Coffee County's was actually thrown at the line of scrimmage. So it will be 2nd down and 20 for the Red Raiders at their own 40.
Yeah, that penalty puts them behind the sticks. As it did Tullahoma when Reed just ran out of room. We had an open receiver downfield, but he just could not locate him. Let's see what Tullahoma's defense, if they bring the heat here on this passing situation.
This is a non-region contest. Coffee County 6A, Tullahoma 5A. Lowry to throw. Screen pass set up beautifully. Runner cuts it back at the 45. Gets out to the 46 before he's dropped. 3rd down and long for the Red Raiders.
Yeah, we said, and Coach Sis told us they were a really good screen team. Tullahoma did a pretty good job defensing that one. And he just talked about the unknowns. You got a new coach, new staff. And talked about bear traps. That Tullahoma's probably going to step into a few bear traps early till they can get a feel of this game and make adjustments.
Well, anytime the opposing team has a new head coach,
yes,
which after this game, our next 4 opponents have new head coaches.
Oh, wow.
So we got to get used to it. Coffee County 3rd and 14 at their 47. Lowry to throw. Here comes the pressure. Chasing him left. He just throws it away. Good decision by Lowry. It's 4th down.
Well, it sure was. So Tullahoma, a multitude of Wildcats back there, including number 45 for the Cats.
Thomas Anderson.
Yep. Anderson putting some good heat on, along with his teammates.
So Coffee County is going to punt for the 2nd time tonight. I'm sorry. For the 2nd time tonight. And they're going to kick it to Zion Jeffrey, who returned a kickoff 100 yards early in this football game. 1:39 to go. We're tied at 7. That is your Stroups Accurate Refrigeration scoreboard. Good snap. Good kick by the left-footed kicker. Jeffries at the 20. Zion, 25, 30, 35, 40. Zion driven out of bounds at the 38. Nice return for the sophomore.
Boy, I mean, this guy's going to be a weapon. He seems to have really good hands. He makes good decisions and judgments. You know, he didn't try to be a hero the first punt. He fair caught it. Had good hang time on him, but that one he had a positive return.
Mark it at the 38-yard line of the Wildcats. Good field position, Tullahoma. With 1:28 to go in the first quarter.
Looks like there's a flag on this play.
Flag on the play, going to go against the Wildcats. Looks like it's after the play. All the way back to the 17. From the 38 to the 17. So, big penalty there against Tullahoma. That's
sure
21 yards of real estate we just gave up.
Yes.
So Reed, the quarterback, and the tailback, Marvancy. Pitches it to Marvancy outside. Not much there, if any, for Marvancy Johnson. Good play by Coffee County's defense.
Well, Tullahoma's touchdown was a special teams touchdown on a 100-yard kickoff return by Zion Jeffrey. Answering after Coffee County went 73 yards.
Tullahoma going quick. Reed flips it out to Marvancy. Marvancy gets a block, but then Marvancy tries to reverse field, but he is smothered. And again, no gain on the play for the Wildcats.
Yeah, some gang tackling going on, Tullahoma.
So that's two passes, short passes to Marvancy. Yeah. And on this one, looks like he got to the 20. So a gain of 3.
Yeah, really good pursuit by that Red Raider D on that one.
3rd and 7 Wildcats at their 20-yard line with 30 seconds to play in the first quarter.
See if we can get us a 3rd down conversion here.
Slotted on the right side. Empty backfield for Lucas Reed. Reed over the middle. Marvancy complete 35. 40 broke a tackle. You can't catch Marvancy Johnson. You cannot catch Marvancy Johnson. Touchdown, Tullahoma. Boom. No yellow pieces of laundry are on this football field. That is an 80-yard touchdown pass.
Well, Tullahoma's 2 touchdowns, 2 big-time plays for lots of yardage. And you're right, man. Just threw him over the middle. You know, that's a pattern you normally run a tight end, but they just snuck the running back, Marvancy, right down the seam.
Wasn't a screen either.
No, it was not. Just to, hit him on the seam route, and a beautiful pass by Reed. Great protection by the offensive line.
So Tullahoma's going to line up for 2 here against Coffee County. Patrick Riddle is the quarterback. He saw whatever he's supposed to see. Riddle on the keeper. Left side, give it to him. Patrick Riddle converts the 2-point conversion, and Tullahoma takes the lead.
Boy, Riddle's a weapon on that 2-point conversion. That's two for 2 for him. Had one last week against the Golden Eagles.
5 seconds to go in the first quarter. Tullahoma leads Coffee County 15-7. This is Light Tube and 93.9 The Duck. The American Mulch and Landscaping touchdown from Marvancy Johnson. 80 yards on the pass from Lucas Reed. Marvancy had a 54-yard touchdown reception last week, so he doesn't just pile up yardage rushing, especially this year. You can already tell Marvancy Johnson's going to have a big year receiving.
Oh yeah, that's 2 big catches for him in consecutive weeks.
Dotson to kick it off. Again, 5 seconds left in the first quarter. Coffee County touches the ball. It will likely end the quarter. See if Dotson booms it into the end zone, and he does.
Yeah, not sure if Marvanti was matched up against a defensive back or linebacker, but a linebacker sure can't cover him, and hardly any defensive backs can. But that's really one of the first passes that Reed has thrown in this game where he had a clean pocket and plenty of time to throw. The offensive line did their job. They do that, Reed's going to be successful.
Yeah, Lucas he'd only tried one other pass. He completed 3 passes in that drive, all three of them to Marvanti. The first 2 only went for a combined 3 yards. The third one for 80. Coffee County 1st and 10 at their 20. Lowry, little flare pass out to the right side. Coffee County trying to keep it horizontal, not much there, a gain of a couple of yards.
And that's going to end the first quarter.
The first quarter comes to a close. Tullahoma leads Coffee County 15-7. You're watching Tullahoma High School football and listening on LightTube and 93.9 The Duck.
Whether you're crushing goals or getting back on your feet, Fit Beyond is where your next chapter begins. At Fit Beyond Plus, we train hard, smart, and together. At Fit Beyond Therapy, we recover with purpose, passion, and support. It's a community for strength, for healing, for going beyond. Go further, go stronger, go Fit Beyond.
Welcome back to Carden-Jarrell Field in Manchester, the 100th edition of this great rivalry between these two schools, the 86th, 87th true coffee pot game. Coffee County 2nd and 9 at their 21 as we begin the second quarter.
Well, a big momentum swing for Tullahoma getting that Zion Jeffrey 100-yard kickoff return.
Lowry, option pitch left side. He's got some room, 25. Breaks a tackle at the 30. He's loose, 35, 40. Midfield into Tullahoma territory. Who chases him down? Zion Jeffrey. And Tullahoma's Danilo Lakianov.
Yeah.
Not before. A big gainer for the Red Raiders.
Boy, he's definitely a threat. You know, we saw Bobo. You know, he's a great threat with his legs. But so is, looks like
ball is
this
at
guy can run too.
The Tullahoma 37. So that's a gain of 29, 39, 48 yards.
Shout out to James Fuller watching us from 122 West tonight, man. He was really excited about that Zion Jeffrey kickoff return.
Appreciate 122 West having us on. And Buffalo Wild Wings for having us on. Coffee County 1st and 10. Lowry, straight drop. Lowry, pass out on the left side, complete to Dixon.
Well, that's his number one target. You know, Coffee County desperately knows they need to break Tullahoma's momentum as they have 15 unanswered points to the Wildcats after that opening drive by Coffee County to take the 7-0 lead.
Gain of 11. Another Hogan's Collision Center first down for the Coffee County Red Raiders at the Tullahoma 26-yard line. Again, Tullahoma playing way off the receivers, giving them a lot of room. Handoff inside. This is not Thompson. Inside the 25 to the 24 as Hyden and Jeffrey and teammates get the stop after a gain of a couple.
Physical football game early, Scott, as we knew it would be.
Jet Trussler carrying that football, a junior. Short gain to the 24. It is 2nd and 8.
Red Raiders approach the Cardinal zone. Time for a turnover. We need one. Wildcats forced 3 last week.
Coffee County, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Man in motion, he gets it. Around the left side, forget about it. Too fast. That's Tullahoma's defense. They're too fast to run that end-around play, and that's a loss of a couple.
Yeah, they just run that wide receiver jet sweep, and as you said, the pursuit by the Wildcat defense just too much. Swallow that play up.
It's number 12, Matthew White, loses 2.
Excellent tackle by White.
3rd and 10 now at the 26. Dixon split wide to the right. No. Dixon's wide left. Lowry looks that way immediately. Looking for Dixon all the way. Throws it 30 yards over everybody's head. It's 4th down.
Well, they're going to go for this for sure. 4th down. Need a big play here.
It would be a 43-yard field goal attempt, and I think that's what Coffee County's going to do.
They are. You're right. Send the field goal unit on.
So again, this is Trey Caron, or Caron, C-A-R-O-N. 43-yard field goal attempt for Coffee County. Snap is down. The kick is up. The kick. Did it cross it? Yes, wow. Barely by inches. The field goal is good. 9:58 to go in the first half. Tullahoma 15, Coffee County 10. This is Light Tube and 93.9 The Duck.
Marco's. It's one of our tastiest deals, and it's perfect for your hungry crew. For a limited time, get a large specialty pizza and a large 2-topping pizza for just $26.99. There might even be leftovers for breakfast tomorrow. Marco's. Pizza lovers get it.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats.
Healthy has never tasted better. Delicious shakes, loaded teas, and much more. Visit Midtown Nutrition for healthy nutrition and tasty energy. 313 North Jackson Street, Tullahoma. Our player of the game will be named, obviously, close to the end of the game, if not when it's over. Brought to you by Midtown Nutrition. We are in the Bosky's Grill press box, and Coffee County is set to kick it off.
Well, you got to give credit. You know, a 43-yard field goal to high school level is not a chip shot. You know, 4th and 12 from the 26. You know, I'm thinking they're going to go for it, and got to credit Coffee County, their special teams coordinator. They have confidence in their kicker, and he drills that 43-yarder to cut the deficit to 15-10.
Well, he made it. Had it been 44 yards, I'm not so sure. It was just cleared the crossbar. But that's all he needed was 43.
That's it.
So 15-10. Scoreboard brought to you by Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. And kick off your fall with top-of-the-line quality apparel at Owens Provisions in downtown Manchester. Red Raiders kick it off high. Zion Jeffries at the 6. Jeffrey wrapped up at the 20. Can he get away? No. Buried at the 18-yard line.
A much better job by Coffee County on that coverage.
That was one of the understatements of the year.
Yes, indeed. Well, that 100-yard return, just an electrifying highlight filmmaker there.
9:50 to go in the half. Tullahoma leads 15-10. The Wildcat offense on the field now. Patrick Riddle is the new quarterback. Dominic Harris is the new tailback. The juniors getting an opportunity in the backfield. Handoff Harris, stuffed.
Well, Harris showed a good burst of speed on that long run that he had last week at home in the opener.
Coffee County read that one. No gain. 2nd down and 10 for the Wildcats. Receivers are Bobo, Poff. Aiden Kelly on the sideline, not dressed out tonight. So Jay Cole, Julian Cole, also in on the right side. For Patrick Riddle, junior quarterback. Riddle, straight drop. Here comes pressure. Riddle eludes it. Riddle's going to have to run. And Patrick gets a yard, maybe two, that's all.
Well, hopefully we'll get a chance to see him unleash the football. Coach Sisk has raved about his quick release and strong arm and really classifies him as a pocket passer.
Gain of 2 for Patrick on the ground. 3rd and 8 Wildcats at the Tullahoma 21. Tullahoma now moving right to left from the visitor side here. If you're watching Light Tube, you're watching it from the visitor side. I'm going to go 7,000 strong here at Cardin-Gerald Field right now. This place is packed. Riddle back to throw. Riddle, pass complete at the 30, at the 25, but dropped immediately there. At the 27 is Caden Poff, short of the first down.
He should get good poise there, but did not get the ball beyond the sticks. It's a good safe pass there, and Tullahoma will punt.
Gain of 5. 4th down and 3. At the 26. See if it's Bobo or Walker.
Tullahoma second punt.
Alex Bobo. No, it's Walker back to punt this one. Low snap. Flag on the play. The play is stopped after a great punt by Aiden Walker.
Sure was.
What happened? Coffee County has the football at the line of scrimmage. What happened? I see. Low snap. And they say Aiden Walker's knee touched the ground at the 13-yard line, and that's where Coffee County's going to have it.
Well, that's a big play there. You know, he just a little bit snap a little low, so he went down, and Scott said he seen the replay, his knee hit the ground, and so the referee caught it. That ball's dead right there.
So for Coffee County, it's 1st down and 10 at the Tullahoma 13. 7:43 to go in the half. Wildcats lead it by 5, but the Red Raiders in the Cardinal zone and threatening with Lowry at quarterback. He has been fantastic. Handoff Thompson. Thompson hit at the line of scrimmage, and that's all. No gain, 1st down.
Well, Cats lead by 5 here, but Coffee County looking to either take the lead or cut into it with another field goal. Cats looking for a turnover.
Well, young Aiden Walker put that in his experience cap. I bet you that doesn't happen again in his punting career. It was a great punt, 45-yard punt.
Sure was.
But didn't count. 2nd and 10 for Coffee County at the 13. 2 receivers to the right. Lowry hands it. This is 22. 22 gets inside the 10 to about the 7. That's Tez Garrett, sophomore.
Yeah, Garrett just pounded that ball up the middle. Nice gain.
Spotted at the 8, a gain of 5.
Found a soft spot in that crease in that Wildcat defense.
3rd and 5, Coffee County at the Tullahoma 8. Silas McGowan in, so Tullahoma gets an extra defensive lineman in. Anticipating the run, I believe. Lowry, single setback. Lowry keeps it left side. Lowry fooled everybody. Touchdown, Coffee County. Fooled everybody.
Sure did. Great ball fake, and then just took off the left pylon and beat the Wildcats there. So Coffee County takes the lead there, 16-15. Second touchdown run of the game for Lowry as he started the game with a touchdown scamper.
So 6:21 to go. Coffee County jumps on top, and now will attempt the extra point. A touchdown presented by American Mulch and Landscaping. Lowry is the holder, so you always got to watch that when the quarterback's the holder. Good snap, good placement. The kick is good. 6:21 to go in the half. Red Raiders 17, Wildcats 15. This is Light Tube and 93.9 The Duck.
Step forward,
We know you're busy, so if your vehicle needs servicing, let us come to you. Our friendly mobile service team can service your vehicle right on the spot. And if you have an issue we can't handle on site, we'll pick it up, fix the problem, and bring it back. And it's all at no additional cost. Same great service, same affordable price. Why get your vehicle serviced anywhere else? Mobile service, just another advantage of doing business with Russell Barnett.
Veteran fans, I'd like to take a moment to thank the Coffee County Collaborative Coalition.
Coffee County drives 13 yards in 3 plays, scoring on an 8-yard run by quarterback Cason Lowry. And the Red Raiders lead the Wildcats 17-15. Stroups Accurate Refrigeration, the name you can trust, serving Middle Tennessee and my family for 50 years.
Well, we've had seen big plays on special teams. And we've seen it. This is a game of runs. Coffee County scored their first drive, went up 7-0. Tullahoma comes back with 15 unanswered. Coffee County responds with 10 unanswered. They lead by 2, 17-15. Lots of excitement here in this first half. Lots of fireworks. They shot them off before the game. We're seeing fireworks during this game here. 6:21 still left in the half.
There's a bad moon rising.
There it is. Here it comes.
Coffee County kicks it off. Short pooch kick. Taken by Sam Bobo at the 30. He dropped it. Ball's on the ground. Who got it? Give it to the Wildcats.
Whew. Sigh of relief on that one. All right, no panic here by the Wildcats. They're plenty explosive. We've seen them make some big plays here. Marvancy, had a big play called back for a holding call earlier on a catch, and he had a big catch as well.
Tullahoma's been all big plays. No sustained drive or anything like that. We had a 100-yard kickoff and an 80-yard touchdown pass.
Feast or famine.
Other than that, not much offense.
Yeah. Feast or
Reed
famine.
back in, hands it to Marvancy, straight up the middle. Marvancy a yard, maybe 2. Bought it up to the 34, so a gain of 3. He's very seductive in his short yardage runs. You think it's just a yard or 2, then they unpile them and it's 4 or 5.
Yeah.
So 2nd and 7 Cats at the 34. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Single coverage on this left side. Reed fakes the pitch to Marvancy. Lucas straight up the gut, and that is for Tullahoma a Hogan's Collision Center first down.
Yeah, just tough run there by Reed. He was upended, turned for a cartwheel there at the 45. But nice gain on that read option. We saw him be effective with that last week. It looks like a 44 will be the mark.
Gain of 10 for Lucas Reed. Wildcats 1st and 10 at their 44.
Well, that just checks Coffee County. They can't always key on Marvancy because Tullahoma has a threat in Reed as well.
Bobo split out left. Game. Reed rolls that way, looking for Alex for Marvancy. Pass complete. Marvancy down at the 49, a gain of 5-6 yards.
We're now getting Marvancy another rep in the passing game, and he's dangerous in the open field.
Now, Reed was obviously going to Marvancy, but he had Alex Bobo open deeper. 2nd and 5 for the Wildcats at the 49.
Yeah, we haven't seen a deep shot by Tullahoma yet, but it's coming.
Seabolt, the tight end, lines up on the left. 2 receivers to the right. 2nd and 5. Marvancy cannot get going. Stuffed basically for a yard.
Yeah, the interior of that Red Raider line is tough tonight.
Yeah, give them credit. So far, they have held the best running back we've seen in years to very little other than the pass reception. 3rd down and 4, Wildcats at midfield. 4:10 to go in the first half. Red Raiders lead the Wildcats 17-15. We appreciate Everett Stetson back at the Duck Studio. Chris Barstad and Eric on site here producing this thing. Reed pass complete. Alex Bobo has a Hogan's Collision Center. First down for the Wildcats at the Coffee County 45.
Oh, you saw Reed's toughness on that one. Just stood in the pocket and delivered that pass before getting pelted back there just as he released it. But good concentration by Reed under pressure.
Tullahoma started this drive at its 31. Now at the Coffee County 45. Marvancy, the deep setback. Reed keeps it. Reed sacked. Lucas Reed looking to throw, and he is sacked for a loss of 2.
Yeah, not there.
Before he had the chance to really even survey the field, he was swarmed over by Red Raiders.
Sure was.
Loss of 3 on the sack. 2nd and 13. Clock ticks. Short, quick first half. 3 minutes to go. We got a battle going on here.
Sure do.
Call a friend. 8,000 maybe now at Carden Gerald Field. Jeffrey in motion. Reed looks left. Pass complete to Bobo. Alex makes a move at the 40 down to the 37. 10-yard gain for Bobo.
Well, good clean route, man. He broke that route off and made a good cut. Pass on target. Looks like Lucas threw that ball before his cut. And, good timing there. Great timing between Bobo and Reed on that one.
Tullahoma quickly to Zion Jeffrey. The little pass from Reed. Touchdown, Wildcats. 37 yards. Ken, I guess he threw it. I was not looking. They went so fast. Were you looking?
Yeah, they lined up quick and just threw a screen out to Jeffrey. I guess used Bobo as a little decoy out here. You come into this game looking that Alex Bobo's going to be the main weapon, him and Poff, but Zion Jeffrey, he's emerging for the Wildcats as a weapon in all phases.
Touchdown brought to you by American Mulch and Landscaping. Chase Dotson will attempt the point after on the hold from Patrick Riddle and the snap from Gavin Seabolt. Big plays. Name of this game for the Wildcats. Indeed. Good snap, good hold, good kick. 2:19 to go in the first half. Your score, Tullahoma 22, Coffee County 17. This is Light Tube and 93.9 The Duck.
Step into a world of fun at Tullahoma Lanes. Strike up your excitement with our updated bowling center featuring a wide variety of classic and interactive games. Indulge in your timeless favorites at our new and refreshed snack bar. Check out our upgraded arcade with state-of-the-art games and hard swipe technology. Save up your points for premium prize offerings. Bring the whole family and experience bowling like never before.
Welcome back to Manchester, Tennessee. Along with Ken Keller, I'm Scott Shastine. Tullahoma explodes 37-yard pass from Lucas Reed to Zion Jeffrey. Finishes off a 69-yard drive that took 4 minutes. And the Wildcats back on top, 22-17. Lots of lead changes already here in this one, as Chase Dotson prepares to kick it off. Everything you need for your business wear to your UT game day gear is at Owens Provisions, 104 West 4th Street in Manchester.
Well, I know we got college football coming up tomorrow, but this has been an ultra exciting first half. I mean, it's incredible. As you said, it's got big plays. Both teams able to cheer. Both fan bases still fired up. We got a tight football game here.
I don't think Tullahoma fans quite expected this.
No.
Dotson's kick is high and into the end zone for the touchback. So Coffee County will once again start at their own 20-yard line with 2:19 to go in the half. And I'm really, really impressed with Cason Lowry.
Yeah.
Just a junior, so we're going to face this kid again next year. He is cool and calm and a good, tough runner.
Yeah, I think he was 20 of 27 last week against the Rebels, 74.1 completion percentage and 4 TDs, so he's pretty good. Got off to a good start, that's for sure.
Lowry has Thompson on his right. 1st and 10, Red Raiders at the 20. Hand off Thompson, little delay over the left side, and Thompson just tripped up. Great tackle over there by Tristan Taylor.
Well, let's see if Tullahoma will elect to use their timeouts to try to get the ball back, or another punt to Zion Jeffrey around midfield here.
Gain of 2. 2nd down and 8, Coffee County at the Red Raider 22, and right now, no, Tullahoma doesn't. 2 receivers to the right for Lowry. Rolls that way. Rolls, passes high, incomplete. Intended out there for Tegan Stem. It's 3rd down.
Yeah, Stem needed some stilts to catch that one. Just keep in mind, Tullahoma will receive the football, the second half kickoff.
So the Wildcats didn't have to use a timeout there.
Yeah.
The clock stops with 1:42 to go. I suspect if you hold them short of the first down here in something other than an incomplete pass, Tullahoma will use a timeout, would be my guess.
Yep.
Silas McGowan on that defensive line now for the Wildcats. 3rd and 8, Coffee County. Lowry, straight drop. Plenty of time, pass out in the flat, wide open receiver out at the 35-yard line. That is a Coffee County first down.
Yeah, well-designed play. Kind of looked to his, with his eyes, looked to the right of the field, then came back to left. He was going there all the way. And I think he might have froze Tullahoma's defenders for just the time that he needed to complete that pass and get the first down.
Timeout on the field, 90 seconds to go. Tullahoma leads by 5. This is Light Tube and the Duck.
This is you, and this is you, and this, and this. You're a team, a quarterback, a running back, a kicker, a coach. You are champions. You're a flyer, a back spot, a base, a parent, and a fan. And you are part of this community, so no matter who you are or what you do, we're here to care for you. Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital and Vanderbilt Health, making healthcare personal.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
But wait, there's Marco's. With pizza this good, there won't be leftovers unless you order more for leftovers. Nice. Get unlimited large one-topping pizzas for just $10.99.
Lowry back to throw. Lowry being chased. Pass is incomplete. And that's who? Will Hayden.
Hayden had
No. Elijah Alexander with the pressure for the Wildcats.
Alexander, nice pressure there on that first down attempt. 1:24 left on the clock, 2nd and 10.
Alexander, it's moved around a little bit, primarily a linebacker. There's a penalty against Coffee County. And that was holding against the Red Raiders. So that play doesn't count. Or does it?
No,
it does
that'd be
not
first
count.
down. So Tullahoma taking the yardage there, which is smart, just make them go longer down the field because the first half running down.
Yeah. So I would have taken the down, but that's just me. 2nd and 25 for the Red Raiders at their 30-yard line, or 20-yard line. I'll get it right. Lowry, long way to go. They got to get to the 46 for a first down. Little screen pass on the left side. Still running, run out of bounds at the 25, 26-yard line, so a short gain. And went out of bounds, stopped the clock with 1:16, so the Cats don't have to use a timeout. 3rd and long, Coffee County at the 27.
Yeah, still plenty of time for Tullahoma to score if they can get a stop here.
Call it 3rd down and 19 Red Raiders at the 27-yard line. Wildcats lead 22-17. Tullahoma opened with a 7-0 lead. And we've got a timeout, so we'll take it. The 100th Coffee Pot will be back on Light Tube and the Duck.
Whether you're crushing goals or getting back on your feet, Fit Beyond is where your next chapter begins. At Fit Beyond Plus, we train hard, smart, and together. At Fit Beyond Therapy, we recover with purpose, passion, and support. It's a community for strength, for healing, for going beyond. Go further, go stronger, go Fit Beyond.
Red Raiders 3rd down and 19. Tullahoma with a blitz. Lowry to throw. Here comes the pressure. Lowry gets away from it. Out to the 30, and he is leveled. Football's on the ground. Give it to the Wildcats.
Well, Cats get their first turnover of the game on that 3rd down scramble by Lowry. They jar the ball loose. The Cats set up shop deep in Coffee County territory with 1:04 left on the clock. Plenty of time to get another score here before
Elijah Alexander is down for Tullahoma. Junior Mars recovered the fumble for the Wildcats. First turnover of the night, but Alexander went down immediately. I think he may have stripped the ball, but he went down and has not gotten up, so we'll take an injury timeout. 1:04 to go in the half. Cats have possession at the Coffee County 33, leading by 5. This is let's see here. Just keep it right here for a minute. See if Elijah go ahead and get up. No, he's not. So Elijah Alexander is helped up. Going to hobble off the field. So we'll just keep it right here. Great play by Alexander. They forced that ball out of Lowry's hands, and big Junior Mars landed on it. Nobody's taking it from Junior. Wildcats are in business. 1st and 10 at the Coffee County 33.
Big hit by that Wildcat defense. Huge turnover here. See if we can convert it to points. Tack on to this 5-point lead.
At least want to get 3 out of this, right, Coach?
Yep.
Got 64 seconds. Marvancy and Lucas in the backfield. Big Gavin Seabolt in the slot on the right side. I don't know if we've thrown to him this year yet, but they don't have a secondary person who can cover the 6'5" Seabolt, and there's nobody within 20 yards of him right now. Cole in motion. Reed back to throw. He's looking long for Bobo. Incomplete. Over his head. Alex had a step.
Yeah, he sure did. More Reed would certainly like to have that one back. Took a shot. Receiver there. He was open. Had a step, as Scott said.
You think if he had it back, he'd complete it this time?
He would sure try. He tried that time. But, yeah, he would definitely like to have it back. He normally hits those.
So Tullahoma has
8-ball corner pocket.
0 timeouts. Both teams are out of timeouts. Reed. Back to throw. He's got Seabolt over the middle. Reed's going to throw it long to the end zone. Incomplete. Over the head of Caden Puff. It's 3rd down.
Boy, nice job just to evade pressure. He was under duress there. Kind of wiggled through there. Turned the ball loose, but another incompletion, setting up third down.
Tullahoma's put all their eggs in the passing basket.
Yeah.
But how many 3rd and 10s have we seen Marvancy Johnson gain 11, right?
Yeah, we ran a 4th and 7 last week with a draw play, and he got the 1st down. Big play in that game. See if we trip them up here with a draw or something. It's possible because they're going to bring the heat.
3-man front for the Red Raiders. They're spread out now. The middle of the field is open. Reed back to throw. Reed forced to scramble right. Reed's got a lot of room to run, but his pass is complete. Down to the 1-yard line. Did he get in? No. But that is a Wildcat 1st down.
41 seconds to go. Plenty of time for Tullahoma as he just flushes the pocket out to the right and completes that pass downfield. Shout out to Tony Greco, my buddy, watching, a Wildcat fan.
It's a touchdown.
There we go. Score it.
No, it's at the, I don't know. I'm a little confused. Maybe Coffee County called a timeout. They sent both teams to the sideline. I thought that both teams were out of timeouts, but the ball rests at the 2-yard line. Who caught that pass in the corner there for the Tullahoma Wildcats?
I believe it was Mr. Poff.
You think that was Poff, number 7, that caught that for Tullahoma? Trying to get confirmation here.
Yeah.
Spotted at the 2. It was a 31-yard gain. Was that Poff? Poff. Big catch by the senior. Couldn't quite get in the end zone, but big catch.
No, it sure was, on 3rd down, too.
With 41 seconds to go, that was a 3rd and 10 play. Now it is 1st and goal, Tullahoma at the Coffee County 2.
Clutch pass and catch on 3rd down puts Tullahoma at the shadow of the goal line.
The longest reception of Caden Poff's career. Reed, quarterback sneak. Reed pushes his offensive line into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Score a touchdown every time with American Mulch and Landscaping, 504 South Anderson Street, Tullahoma.
Just a flurry of activity here in the second quarter. Just unbelievable. It's 15-7 Cats after the first quarter.
Tullahoma lines up for the PAT. And let's see if they kick it. Yes. Patrick Riddle to hold.
Barrage of points here in the second quarter.
Chase Dotson to kick. The fumble by Coffee County leads to a Tullahoma touchdown. Flag on the play. Wildcats are going to step back 5 yards.
Yeah, you're right. That was the key play, Scott. Just critical timing for Coffee County. Would have been better served to maybe try to run the clock out and get out with a small deficit rather than a large one.
Well, you know, when your quarterback just runs over and over and over and over and over, mistakes are going to be made. Spotted at the 15 now, so a 25-yard PAT attempt by Chase Dotson, son of Amy. Good snap, good hold. Dotson's kick into the Manchester Knight is good. 36 seconds to play in the half. Tullahoma leads Coffee County by 12 on Light Tube and the Duck. Tullahoma drives 33 yards in 4 plays, scoring on a 2-yard quarterback run by senior Lucas Reed. And the Wildcats grab a 29-17 advantage with 36 seconds to play in the half.
Oh, critical turnover for Coffee County, as we talked about, Scott, in the break. I mean, you don't really want to – you can't turn the ball – you don't ever want to turn over, but in the final minute of the first half, that's a killer for you.
We will bring you both bands at halftime. Whatever goes on the field, we'll bring it to you. And have a couple of breaks in between there. And then toward the end of the half, we will bring you our Tullahoma Light Tube stat update. Dotson's kick. He's pumped up. 5 yards deep. Another touchback. So your advice to first-year head coach Brandon Harmon here, with 36 seconds to go in the half, is take a knee.
Oh, yeah. You know, they're playing Rocky right now. I think you throw in the towel here, Mick. I mean, you're down 29-17. You got to kick off to start the second half. Not going to call for an onside kick to start the second half, but this game could get away real quick. And they've played pretty good in the first half, better than I thought they would. They've surprised a few of us tonight.
Been extremely good.
Yep.
Tullahoma leads because the Wildcats so far lead because they have Zion Jeffrey.
Yes.
Lowry hands it off to Thompson. Thompson runs out over the 25 to the 28.
Well, it's really a first half that seems a whole lot closer than the score indicates, Scott.
That's actually Trussler. with the run for Coffee County.
Another flag.
Well, I always say these kind of things to you after a gain of 9, flag on the play, but the
score is what it is.
The score is exactly what the first half is.
True.
This penalty is against Tullahoma, and it is a post-play, after-the-play penalty of 15 yards. That's likely a personal foul or unsportsmanlike conduct. Brings it all the way out to the 44-yard line.
Well, Cats had 11 penalties last week, none of the 15-yard variety. We talked to Coach Sisk on Wildcat Weekly at Whiskey Trail last night, and he said the goal was to cut those penalties in half, get down to 5 or 6 for tonight's game, but we got 5 or 6 in the first half, Scott.
That was a big one. All the way out to the 44. Now with 28 seconds left to go.
Another timeout.
Timeout on the field. Tullahoma leads by 12. We'll just keep it right here. A lot of possessions in the first half, Coach.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 possessions in the first half.
That's a whole lot. There's a whole lot. A lot's happened in this game. We've seen special teams touchdowns, special teams mistakes. That critical fumble, though, one of the biggest plays, Tullahoma Marvanti, an 80-yard touchdown catch, and then Zion Jeffrey, the big one, 100 yards kickoff return after that opening touchdown. So it's been a game of momentum and momentum shifts, but Tullahoma has the momentum right now going into the locker room, no doubt.
Check out the lineup of electrical and plumbing supplies and fixtures at Southern Electric and Plumbing Supply in Tullahoma. Everything you need is in stock. 107 Southeast Atlantic Street in T-Town.
Think about this. Coffee County had a 17-15 lead at the 6:26 mark. So 6 minutes ago, they were heading this game by 2.
Evaporated.
It evaporated quickly.
1st and 10, Red Raiders at their 44. Still playing music. Lowry, a lot of time. Lowry chunks it deep to nobody. I mean, he wasn't out of the tackle box. That should be intentional grounding.
Yeah, if he's not outside the tackle box and just threw that into no man's land, that should have been an easy call. Correct. Intentional grounding, yep. Referees are not even going to discuss it.
I mean, it's one thing when he's on the sideline, he throws it out of bounds. I understand that, but he was not out of the tackle box.
No.
And there was nobody within 30 yards. 2nd and 10, Red Raiders. 21 seconds to go. Lowry, quick little wide receiver screen down the far sideline. Boy, Kane Dixon is so quick.
Yeah, he is.
He's all the way down to the Tullahoma 31.
Reminds me a lot of it. 2 Tullahoma receivers named Dixon, Jacob Dixon and Chase Dixon. Yeah, both of them were really good like that after the catch on those little screens.
Spotted at the 32, so a gain of 22 yards. 1st and 10, Coffee County. They're threatening here at the end of the first half. Tullahoma leads by 12, 13 seconds to go.
Another timeout.
We'll take it. You are watching and listening to Tullahoma Wildcat Football on LightTube and 93.9 The Duck.
Whoa, Marco's! It's one of our tastiest deals, and it's perfect for your hungry crew. For a limited time, get a large specialty pizza and a large 2-topping pizza for just $26.99. There might even be leftovers for breakfast tomorrow. Marco's! Pizza lovers get it.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop Factory Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
Is your car in the shop, or do you just need a bigger vehicle for that trip? Russell Barnett has 3 locations that can rent you a ride with the kind of hometown service you'll appreciate. From a compact car to a 15-passenger van, why rent anywhere else? Is your car in the shop, or do you just need a bigger vehicle for that trip? Russell Barnett has 3 locations that can rent you a ride with the kind of hometown service you'll appreciate. From a compact car.
Red Raiders, 1st and 10 at their 32. Lowry, plenty of time. His pass incomplete. Turned his receiver around a little bit. That was intended for Trussler. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, good pressure up the middle by Tullahoma, and that they got in his face. Threw it before he wanted to. The clock on Tullahoma's side, only 8 seconds left now in the half. So you think Lowry probably going to take a deep shot for the end zone here?
Well, you only have two choices. You either got to go quick sideline, try to pick up a few to help on a field goal. Right now it would be a 50-yarder, or you go to the end zone.
Well, we've seen a 43-yarder, 50 out of his range.
Lowry, there's the quick pass to the far sideline. Kane Dixon quickly gets out of bounds inside the 25.
3 seconds left. You're probably going to see a field goal attempt here.
Sure, absolutely.
Yep, here they come. Nice job by Coffee County. That was a nice drive. It didn't go.
Spotted at the 25, so a gain of 7. It is 3rd down and 3 at the 25. This will be the last play, and it will be a 43-yard field goal attempt. Once again, he made one, but it cleared the crossbar by about a foot. And the whistle blows, timeout. Well, obviously, scoreboard doesn't keep up with timeouts, Ken, because it seems like both teams have about 5.
I'm telling you.
We're going to keep it right here.
I'm telling you, man.
Because we're taking a lot of breaks.
Yeah.
We are in the Bosky's Grill press box, where we're broadcasting from, high atop Coffee County Memorial Stadium. Bosky's Grill, top-of-the-line steaks are a short drive to the Willowbrook Golf Course right here in Manchester. They have a course for everyone at Bosky's. A surprising first half. Surprising in what way? I'm not surprised that Tullahoma has 29 points. I'm surprised Coffee County has 17 points and are threatening here once again before the half.
Yeah, they're fighting hard. Giving Tullahoma all they want tonight, but as you said, man, Tullahoma has made big plays, and that critical fumble that Tullahoma converted to points just a few minutes ago was a big turnaround in this game.
Well, the Wildcats have had one drive.
Yep.
Just one drive.
Yeah.
That's everything else just been big plays.
Yep.
43-yard field goal attempt for Coffee County. Their kick is up. He missed that one. Wide to the left. A lot of pressure from Mr. Will Hyden. We are at the half here at Coffee County Memorial Stadium, Carden Gerald Field, the 100th edition of the Coffee Pot. Again, we'll be back with band activity on both Light Tube and the Duck. At the half, though, Tullahoma leads Coffee County 29-17 on the Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration scoreboard. This is Light Tube and 93.9 The Duck.
15-passenger van. Why rent anywhere else?
Step into a world of fun at Tullahoma Lanes. Strike up your excitement with our updated bowling center featuring a wide variety of classic and interactive games. Indulge in your timeless favorites at our new and refreshed snack bar. Check out our upgraded arcade with state-of-the-art games and hard swipe technology. Save up your points for premium prize offerings. Bring the whole family and experience bowling like never before.
This is you, and this is you, and this, and this. You're a team, a quarterback, a running back, a kicker, a coach. You are champions. You're a flyer, a back spot, a base, a parent, and a fan. And you are part of this community, so no matter who you are or what you do, we're here to care for you. Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital and Vanderbilt Health, making healthcare personal.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
But wait, there's Marco's! With pizza this good, there won't be leftovers, unless you order more for leftovers. Nice! Get unlimited large one-topping pizzas for just $10.99 each.
crushing goals or getting back on your feet, Fit Beyond is where your next chapter begins. At Fit Beyond Plus, we train hard, smart, and together. At Fit Beyond Therapy, we recover with purpose, passion, and support. It's a community for strength, for healing, for going beyond. Go further, go stronger, go Fit Beyond.
band is under the direction of field commanders Alexander Cook and Jonah Hayos and Deja Robinson. Artistical coordinator is Micah Anderson. Tullahoma Band would like to thank their corporate sponsors, Zyker Towing, Dr. Matt Nichols, Ashton Investments, Jackson Service Group, Citizens Tri-County Bank, Watson Hearing, Tullahoma Bowling Lanes, Indy, Coffee County Bank, VisionWorks, Russell Barnett Automotive, Traders Bank, and Sina Rama. This year, the Coffee County Red Raiders Marching Band is led onto the field by drum major Tanasia Thomas. The show, entitled Exile, is about a tyrannical queen who looks to take back her throne from a band who has thrown her out of power. Solstice include Gianna Fang Lee and Grace Anderson. The band is under the direction of head band director Gavin Frankenfield and assistant band director Alyssa Joel. The band would like to thank all of the band parents, school administrators who help keep the band running. We would also like to thank all the corporate sponsors for our financial support, especially Coffee County Bank and Citizens Tri-County Bank of Coffee County.
It's one of our tastiest deals, and it's perfect for your hungry crew. For a limited time, get a large specialty pizza and a large 2-topping pizza for just $26.99. There might even be leftovers for breakfast tomorrow. Marco's! Pizza lovers get it.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop Factory Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
Russell Barnett sells tires? We sure do. We carry brands you know and trust, and we'll match any competitor's price. Plus, 2 years of road hazard protection for free. Just another advantage of doing business with Russell Barnett Automotive. We take care of our customers, even after the sale, and do everything we can to save you money. Come see us for all your automotive needs. Visit one of our 5 locations or online at russellbarnett.com. The Russell Barnett Automotive family. Why buy tires anywhere else?
Step into a world of fun at Tullahoma Lanes. Strike up your excitement with our updated bowling center featuring a wide variety of classic and interactive games. Indulge in your timeless favorites at our new and refreshed snack bar. Check out our upgraded arcade with state-of-the-art games and card swipe technology. Save up your points for premium prize offerings. Bring the whole family and experience bowling like never before.
This is you, and this is you, and this, and this. You're a team, a quarterback, a running back, a kicker, a coach. You are champions. You're a flyer, a back spot, a base, a parent, and a fan. And you are part of this community, so no matter who you are or what you do, we're here to care for you. Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital and Vanderbilt Health, making healthcare personal.
Can't hear it. Jerry, on the app. Welcome back to Manchester, Tennessee in the 100th playing of the Coffee Pot. We're at halftime. Tullahoma leads Coffee County 29-17. It's time for your lightning fast stat update, made possible by LightTube, Tullahoma's locally owned fiber network. With lightning fast internet, friendly hometown service, LightTube keeps you connected to what matters most. In the first half, for your Tullahoma Wildcats, Lucas Reed was 8 of 11 through the air for 172 yards and 2 touchdowns. Patrick Riddle 1 for 1 for 5 yards. Tullahoma 9 of 12 through the air for 177 yards. Caden Poff caught 2 for 36 yards. Alex Bobo 2 for 16. Marvancy Johnson 4 for 88 yards and a score. Zion Jeffrey 1 for 37 yards and a score. Marvancy Johnson held to 3 carries, 12 yards. Lucas Reed had 4 carries for 16 yards. Tullahoma on the ground, 10 rushes for only 17 yards. Tullahoma only ran 22 plays for 193 total yards. For Coffee County, Lowry, 10 of 18 through the air for 103 yards. Dixon caught 4 of those for 50 yards. On the ground, Thompson, 8 carries for 13 yards. Lowry, 5 carries for 32. Dixon, 2 for 70. And number 14 for Coffee County, Trussler, 4 carries for 4 yards. Coffee County ran the ball 19 times for 125 yards. Coffee County, 37 plays, 222 yards. Tullahoma, again, 22 plays for 193 yards. So Coffee County winning time of possession. They've run 15 more plays than the Wildcats. They've gained 25 or so more yards. But, Coach, the scoreboard's what matters, 29-17.
Yeah, and that would have been a good script, a recipe for them to win, to run the ball, to control the time of possession, and play keep away against this potent Wildcat offense. But, you know, both quarterbacks have played well tonight. Lowry and Reed both have done well commanding their teams. Surprised that Tullahoma only has 17 yards rushing. Obviously, I thought Marvancy would have his way, but they've had trouble with Marvancy in the passing game. He's been our leading receiver, and, of course, the 100-yard kickoff return that changed momentum after Coffee County scored in their opening possession really got Tullahoma on track.
Yeah, and Zion Jeffrey tied a state record. I got a text from Big Jazzy Ron. One of those record holders is former Franklin County, Tony Holman, who had a 100-yard kickoff return. So Zion gets in the state record book, the school record book, 100-yard kickoff return. It was beautiful. It
was dazzling, and he's had some good punt returns too. So, he's really been a game breaker here in this game certainly, but we saw flashes last week.
So Tullahoma on top of Coffee County, 29-17. We're finishing up halftime. The Wildcats are on the field. The Red Raiders are not. We will take our final break of the half. Final break of the first half. Tullahoma leads Coffee County 29-17. You're watching Wildcat Football on MyTube and listening on the Duck.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
But wait, there's Marco's. With pizza this good, there won't be leftovers unless you order more for leftovers. Nice! Get unlimited large one-topping pizzas for just $10.99 each.
Whether you're crushing goals or getting back on your feet, Fit Beyond is where your next chapter begins. At Fit Beyond Plus, we train hard, smart, and together. At Fit Beyond Therapy, we recover with purpose, passion, and support. It's a community for strength, for healing, for going beyond. Go further, go stronger, go Fit Beyond.
Whoa, Marco's! It's one of our tastiest deals, and it's perfect for your hungry crew. For a limited time, get a large specialty pizza and a large 2-topping pizza for just $26.99. There might even be leftovers for breakfast tomorrow. Marco's! Pizza lovers get it.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
The Russell Barnett Automotive family is just that, a family. And our employees, our customers, and our communities are all part of it. At Russell Barnett, we go the extra mile to make sure everyone is taken care of. That's why we have things like complimentary pickup and delivery, free checkups and oil changes, lifetime powertrain warranties, and so much more. At Russell Barnett Automotive, we would be honored to have you as part of our family. So my question is, why buy anywhere else?
In that little old thing.
God.
I guess they're embarrassed. They don't want to show it big.
Who keeps beating?
We're back. They keep beating on the press box, Coach, to tell us that we're back. Welcome back to the Bosky's Grill press box. Tullahoma leads Coffee County 29-17 as we are just about set to begin the second half. Coach, 5 minutes, third quarter, that's your thing. Tullahoma gets the ball first.
Yeah, and last week they went 80 yards down the field really to take control of the game against the Golden Eagles, and they can do the same here tonight, up by 12 at halftime. This is a critical drive for both teams, and certainly the Coffee County defense, if they want to stay in this game. I'm sure their new head coach has put a heavy emphasis on we've got to get off the field on defense with a punt here. And of course, Tullahoma, they're going for the kill shot.
Marvancy Johnson, 3 carries, 12 yards.
Yeah, very surprising. We thought he'd have his way on the ground, but he's made up for it in the air, and that 80-yard touchdown catch he had was beautiful.
Kick off your fall with top-of-the-line quality apparel at Owens Provisions in Manchester. Everything you need, from business wear to UT game day gear. Owens, 104 West 4th Street, Manchester.
No, talking about UT game day gear, the Phillipses and Baileys in Kennesaw, Georgia, watching the Wildcats and the Red Raiders in the coffee pot. They'll be going to watch Tennessee and Syracuse kick it off tomorrow at 11 a.m.
I believe we got another shout out we want to give, don't we?
Yes, we do. Yes, we certainly do. Let me pull that up here.
Full house here in Manchester. Thousands. And we are set to go. Coffee County is going to kick it off. Marvancy and Zion back to receive the kick.
Number 85, Karen set the kick. Back to return for the Wildcats is number...
Yeah, Daryl Welch, a shout out to his mom and dad. They're having their anniversary tonight. And so is his aunt and uncle. Okay, so Raymond and Janice Welch, 64 years. And Bobby and Linda Welch also
Marvancy at the 10. Marvancy 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Marvancy Johnson. Can they catch Marvancy Johnson?
No.
No, sir. Touchdown, Tullahoma. Marvancy Johnson. I can't remember what I said, but I'm thinking about 85 yards.
Well, Scott, you talked about big play extraordinaires tonight, and there's another one, and that's the big shot there. Of course, we had Zion Jeffrey with a 100-yarder, now then 85. You would think at some point Coffee County just script the ball down the field and around the 30-yard line on the ground and just short pooch kick it.
So Tullahoma scores the American Mulch and Landscaping touchdown on the opening kickoff here in the third quarter. Set to attempt the point after is Chase Dotson. Riddle to hold, Seabolt to snap. Dotson's kick sails into the Manchester Knight. 11:44 to go in the third quarter. Tullahoma leads Coffee County. Help me, partner.
36-17.
36-17. I cannot hardly see the scoreboard. They've shrunk it.
They've shrunk it down.
We'll be back. Tullahoma leads on Light Tube and the Duck.
Step into a world of fun at Tullahoma Lanes. Strike up your excitement with our updated bowling center featuring a wide variety of classic and interactive games. Indulge in your timeless favorites at our new and refreshed snack bar. Check out our upgraded arcade with state-of-the-art games and hard swipe technology. Save up your points for premium prize offerings. Bring the whole family and experience bowling like never before.
Tullahoma scores on the opening kickoff of the third quarter. 85-yard kickoff return by Marvancy Johnson. Tullahoma 185 yards in kickoff return yardage tonight. And that's primarily while the Wildcats lead 36-17.
Yeah, and if you're a Red Raider fan, you got to wonder, hey, why don't we try a squib kick? I mean, this is not working. Too much speed.
Kickoff for the Cats. Caught at the 5. The 20, 25, slung down at the 28-yard line. So a 23-yard return, and the Red Raiders will set up there.
Wildcats, obviously with their biggest lead of the game, now up by 19 points. And they put a barrage of points up. This was a 17-15 game at the 6-minute, 26-second mark of the second quarter. Wildcats have absolutely exploded in the last 6+ minutes.
So Coffee County begins the first series of the second half at their 28-yard line with two receivers split to the left. Lowry with Thompson behind him, hands it to his tailback, breaks through the 30, fights his way out to the 35. Nice 7-yard gain by Thompson.
Boy, you talk about stats. I know this is one that you've harped on for years, Scott, is time of possession sometimes is overrated. Coffee County dominated time of possession in the first half, but you look up at the scoreboard, here after the opening kickoff the second half, you're down by 19 points. You got to say, man, what's happened?
Yeah, Tullahoma's offensive stats right now are going to be really skewed to the negative because of this kickoff return yardage. Coffee County, 2nd and 3. Handoff. Fighting and then driven back by that Wildcat defensive line. First down, Coffee County.
Boy, it's been a while since we've seen Tullahoma with so many big plays in a single football game. Marvancy 80+ on the catch, and then Zion a 100-yard kickoff return. Now Marvancy 85-yard kickoff return.
Coffee County with the Hogan's Collision Center. First down at their 38-yard line.
Would also be a good stat to look up is how many, when's the last time Tullahoma had 2 kickoff return touchdowns in a game? I can't remember.
I'll find out.
You will.
Coffee County 1st and 10 at the 38. Lowry fakes the handoff, and Lowry straight up the gut, takes a big hit, but picks up 5 or 6 for the Red Raiders.
Well, I like this Lowry kid. He's tough. And they said both quarterbacks played very well in the first half. Lowry doing his part, unlike the Red Raiders special teams.
Gain of 6. 2nd and 4, Coffee County at their 44. 9:50 to go, third quarter. Cats on top, 36-17.
Tullahoma special teams have been the difference maker tonight for sure.
Kane Dixon split wide to the left. He's caught 4 tonight. Handoff inside Thompson. Thompson's got some room at the 30 or at the 50 inside Tullahoma territory. Down to the 47. That is a Red Raider Hogan's Collision Center first down.
Yeah, good play call there. Tullahoma, run blitz their safety, moved him up quick, pre-snap to the line of scrimmage, and they just ran right where he was.
So a gain of 9. Ball in Tullahoma territory at the 47.
Shout out to Jared Swain, watching from his living room recliner. He's headed to the MTSU game tomorrow.
Lowry hands it off. Big hole on the right side. Down to the 35-yard line. Another first down by Tez Garrett. Coffee County running it sort of down Tullahoma's throats here early.
Yeah, running downhill, finding some lanes.
Gain of 11.
Ripping some holes in that Tullahoma defensive front 7. Secondary making the tackles.
Coffee County trying to answer Tullahoma's kickoff return. Stay within reach here. Garrett stays in at tailback for Lowry. Garrett gets it again. Ball is on the ground, and that ball has been recovered by the flags on the play. So we've got post-play penalties. A gain of 3. And Coffee County recovered the football. So they unstack the players inside the Tullahoma 35. And the referees are having a conversation about the call. Post-play personal foul against Tullahoma. Tack 15 yards onto that one.
J. Cole comes into the game for Tullahoma, number 9.
I got a feeling whoever committed that personal foul probably came off the field. We cannot have those.
No, sir.
Ball spotted at the 20. Well, Coffee County threatening here. 8:19 to go in the third.
In the Cardinal zone. Down 36-17.
Wildcat defense trying to get under their feet. They move it up to the 18. I have no idea why that happened. It was an 18-yard penalty. Lowry, handoff. Inside the 10.
Yeah, just bulldozes over the left guard.
That's Garrett again, giving him good running. Spotted at the 9. A gain of 9. 2nd and 1.
Hat on hat, moving our defenders, getting a good push. Just running right at us.
Must have got a good pep talk at halftime.
Oh, yeah.
Tez Garrett getting it done on the ground for the Red Raiders this drive. Here he is again. Garrett in the middle of the field. Garrett into the end zone. Touchdown, Coffee County. Score a touchdown every time with American Mulch and Landscaping. 504 South Anderson Street, Tullahoma.
Scott, I don't think they threw a pass that drive.
Nope.
It was all on the ground.
So Coffee County rumbles down the field to answer Tullahoma's touchdown.
Going for 2.
Raiders aren't going anywhere. It's 36-24.
No,
or 23. And they are going for 2. Lowry under center. Handoff. Thompson. Thompson stuffed by the Wildcats. They did not make that 2-point conversion.
Big play for Tullahoma to toughen up there on that 2 points. That's a big 2 points.
So Coffee County unsuccessful. 7:29 to go, third quarter. Cats lead at 36-23 on the light tube and the duck.
This is you, and this is you, and this, and this. You're a team, a quarterback, a running back, a kicker, a coach. You are champions. You're a flyer, a backspot, a base, a parent, and a fan. And you are part of this community, so no matter who you are or what you do, we're here to care for you. Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital and Vanderbilt Health, making healthcare personal.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop Factory Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
Coffee County drives 72 yards in 8 plays, using 4 minutes and 10 seconds off the clock, scoring on a 9-yard touchdown run by Tez Garrett, sophomore running back, bowling ball kind of running back. And now, what does Coffee County do on the kickoff? Tullahoma's returned 2 for touchdowns. Zion Jeffrey and Marvancy Johnson are back, and each of them have a long kickoff return for a touchdown. Marvancy 85 yards, Zion 100. And they do pooch kick it, coach. Caught at the 30. To the 35. To the 36. That's where the Wildcats will begin.
Well, you got to believe with Zion Jeffrey and Marvancy Johnson both back deep, you know, this is some film that other teams are obviously going to definitely look at, and we'll probably see a lot of squibs the rest of the season on kickoffs.
Caden Poff caught that short pooch kick, returned it 6 yards. And that's where the Wildcats set up at the 36.
Well, both teams have touchdowns here in the second half, so it's a high-scoring football game, and we still have a quarter and a half plus to go.
Hunter Hall in there on that offensive line, 5'6", 235 junior. Handoff, Marvancy. Marvancy's loose at the 50. Flag comes out. It's coming back. Tripped up at the Coffee County 40-yard line, but Tullahoma's going to be brought back for a hold. The flag is at the 41.
Well, that's 2 big penalties. Tell them is that a 15-yarder now another holding penalty. That's 2 big ones here in this quarter.
Yeah, that big one brings back about a 25-yard run by Marvancy.
Yeah.
Of course, then you say, well, if they hadn't hold, he might not have got that yardage, and that's very true.
Well, and that's certainly what Tullahoma, Scott's got the Cats with 17 first-half rushing yards. They want to get that running game untracked and eat some clock up. As you said, they've had all big plays. How about a 7-minute drive here on the ground? They went all the way on the ground. Let's do it here with no passes.
1st and 15, Wildcats at their 31. Reed, flare pass to Bobo. Bobo could not make that first man miss, but still fights for 3 or 4 yards.
Well, Coffee County hanging around. Even though they've allowed 2 non-offensive touchdowns and they fumbled in the last minute of the minute plus of the first half and gave up a touchdown there. So that's 3 touchdowns. They're still in this game, down just by 12.
Gain of 3 on the pass to handoff Marvancy. Marvancy finds a little gap. It's out close to the 40-yard line. Bring up 3rd down for the Wildcats. Marvancy got 5 yards.
Yeah, Marvancy's dad, the biggest San Francisco.
We got a man down for the Wildcats. Looks like big number, either 70 or 71. I see 71, so that looks like the sophomore. Big number 70 down for Tullahoma. We'll keep it right here for a minute. Spot the ball at the 40. Tullahoma will have 3rd and 6.
Just saying Marvancy's dad, during the interview, he's had a big impact on his life, both on and off the field, to mold him into the young man he is. Marvancy Sr. and big San Francisco 49er fan.
So we're going to take an injury timeout as Tullahoma has number 70, Landon Sharp, 6'4", 287 sophomore down. 6:09 to go in the 3rd quarter. Wildcats lead it by 13. This is Light Tube and the Duck.
Wait, there's Marco's. With pizza this good, there won't be leftovers unless you order more for leftovers. Nice. Get unlimited large one-topping pizzas for just $10.99 each.
Landon Sharp walks off the field under his own power. Tullahoma 3rd down and 6 at the Wildcat 40. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right.
Big play.
Reed fakes a pitch. Reed keeps it. Reed out to the 45. Reed to the 46. Lucas Reed to the 47. And that's a Hogan's Collision Center 1st down.
Well, he had some big runs like that in those situations on 3rd down last week, and he continues to do it. So, just an great all-around dual-threat quarterback.
Tullahoma going quickly. I formation for the Wildcats. Pure I formation. And Coffee County jumps. That's J. Cole deep in the backfield behind Marvancy Johnson.
How about that? That's the first time we've seen that formation all season.
Yep. Told you we might see some different things.
You sure did.
So offsides against Coffee County.
Cats quickly now past midfield.
1st and 5 at the Red Raider 48. Tullahoma, all kind of shifting going on. So they split 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Marvancy in the backfield. And Reed fakes a handoff. Wide receiver screen to Bobo. Bobo slips a tackle at the 45. Down to the 41 goes Alex Bobo.
Tullahoma
That's a Wildcat 1st down.
So much stress. 3 receivers set to the right, 1 to the left. Then you got to worry about Marvancy back there or Reed running the ball, man. I mean, where do you?
Gain of 7, 1st and 10 quickly. Pass to Julian Cole, and Cole is flipped up after a gain of 3 or 4 yards.
Cats look very intent on this drive. drive the ball down the Red Raiders' throat and respond to the touchdown that Coffee County scored.
Gain of 3 for Cole on the pass from Reed. 2nd and 7, Tullahoma at the Coffee County 38. Cats in a bunch set. Reed, flare pass, Cole. Cole cuts it back, tripped up at the 35. Down to the 34 goes Julian Cole, and a late flag comes out behind the play, long after the play.
There is a flag on the play.
So Tullahoma is going to be guilty of another personal foul. Man, killing us.
Yeah.
We saw it going on back here. It was long after the play, but it looked like two guys just kind of going at it.
Yeah.
I don't see why one team would get a personal foul out of that.
Right. Ibarra for Tullahoma is, I believe, who got called.
The calls haven't gone our way here
in
Manchester, Tennessee.
No. Some big ones against us tonight.
But these personal fouls have got to stop, Coach.
We got to stop. And Coach Sisk will be raving about that in the locker room after the game.
Ball is at the Coffee County 48. It is 3rd and 18 for the Wildcats.
Boy, look what it does to you though on down and distance. So you had a promising drive going, so Tullahoma's going to have to convert a 3rd and 18 here.
4:24 to go, 3rd quarter. Wildcats lead by 13.
That kind of penalty gets your butt chewed out real good on the sidelines.
Is that what happens?
I think so.
Jeffries split wide to the right. 3rd and 18 for the Wildcats. Reed brings Marvancy to the backfield. Reed, straight drop. Screen pass Marvancy. 45. Oh, big gap. 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. Marvancy hurdles a man. Touchdown! Tullahoma. 48 yards from Lucas Reed to Marvancy Johnson.
Well, what a play call there. And Coach Sis did tell us that Tullahoma wanted to get their screen game untracked. And that's just a middle screen to Marvancy, the perfect call on a 3rd and 18, Scott. We gashed them.
He's going to have some kind of receiving numbers. Marvancy Johnson. Well, once he got loose, man, it just looked like the Red Sea opened up.
Sure did.
So Tullahoma's in the 40s now, trying to tack on another one here with 3:51 to go in the 3rd.
Great play call.
What an absolute superstar Marvancy Johnson is, and such a humble, articulate, just well-spoken young man. Couldn't be prouder of him. He's something else.
Blue collar and always giving credit to his offensive line and his teammates.
And you know, to be able to not run the ball and be able to get it to him in space, you know, you just can't stop that.
No.
Tullahoma needs a player. Chase Dotson in to attempt the point after on the hold from Patrick Riddle. The snap, Gavin Seabolt. Snap is down. Dotson's kick is up. Dotson's kick splits the uprights. Tullahoma has extended their lead to 20 points with 3:51 to go in the 3rd. This is Lank Toot and the Duck.
Whether you're crushing goals or getting back on your feet, Fit Beyond is where your next chapter begins. At Fit Beyond Plus, we train hard, smart, and together. At Fit Beyond Therapy, we recover with purpose, passion, and support. It's a community for strength, for healing, for going beyond. Go further, go stronger, go Fit Beyond.
Tullahoma drives 64 yards in 8 plays, overcomes a holding penalty and a personal foul, and scores on a 48-yard pass from Lucas Reed to Marvancy Johnson. Lucas's stats, he's up over 225 yards passing. And Dotson will kick it off.
Well, and as you said, Marvancy having a monster game, receiving yardage.
Yeah, receiving yardage and kickoff return yardage.
And another big play. Yeah, yet, a 3rd and 18. And, the perfect play call there, the middle screen. And that's like you said, it opened up like a Red Sea. Beautiful play. Well designed for the Cats, well executed.
Dotson's kickoff, caught it to 8. 20. 30. Cuts it back at the 35. Nice return. Out to about the 37-yard line.
Haven't quite been able to get the consistency on the deep kicks on our kickoffs tonight.
Kickoffs are brought to you by Owens Provisions in downtown Manchester. The Wildcat defense back on the field. Coffee County starts.
The Cats led 29-17 at the half. That lead now swells to the biggest of the game, 20 points, as Scott said, 43-23.
Coffee County, 1st and 10 at its 37. The Red Raiders have got to keep up with the Wildcats. They've got to keep scoring. Handoff, nothing. Will pursued from the backside by Will Hayden and also Elijah Alexander.
This is where your leaders step up on defense. They guys, they out physical this last drive. No passage, drove right down the field. It's time to stop the run. I want to see how Tullahoma responds defensively versus the ground game here.
Coffee County's got Big Garrett in it, running back still. Lowry, quick wide receiver screen on the ground, immediately tackled, and credit for that tackle will go to Sam Bobo.
The captain of the secondary calls the signals back there.
Loss on the play of 4 yards. 3rd and 13, Coffee County. Now back at their 34. This is desperation time for the Red Raiders, Coach.
Yes,
We're under 3 minutes in the 3rd quarter.
Yes.
We've got less than 15 minutes to play, and they're 20 points behind.
Yeah, they've got to pull a play out here. Maybe they throw a screen on us.
Lowry, straight drop. Now he's going to run it. Got a little room. Eludes a tackler, man. This guy's elusive. He's very close to a first down on the far sideline. He may have gone out a yard or two short.
But it definitely sets up a manageable 4th down situation here.
Spotted at the 44, so a gain of 10. He needed 13. 4th down and 3, Coffee County at the Red Raider 44.
You got to go for it.
I think so, down by 20.
Yeah. The only thing is you can't stop Tullahoma, and you definitely don't want to kick the ball back to them. You got to punt it to Jeffrey. Right?
Well, if you score, you
turn it over on down.
If you score, you got to kick it. Either way, you're kicking it.
Yeah.
Big play here. 4th and 3. Red Raiders need it bad. Lowry, straight drop. Lowry, here comes a pressure sack. Lowry sacked by Silas McGowan.
Silas got him. Huge play by the Wildcat defense. They take over on downs inside Coffee County territory, looking to just blow this one wide open now.
That was a 9-yard sack there by Mr. McGowan. So Tullahoma, like Ken said, takes over. Great field position at the Coffee County 35.
Well, this is a great position to take a deep shot right here. Go for maybe the pylon, deep shot, corner end zone here on 1st down.
Puff.
I'd like to see a connection to Bobo here, the corner of the end zone.
Well, we got Jeffries, Puff on the left side. Bobo split to the right. Jeffrey is the tight end on the right side. Lucas hands off Marvancy. Straight up the gut. Marvancy's loose. Forget about it. Marvancy. Fancy Johnson. Touchdown. Wildcats 35 yards.
We convert this PAT. That means we put up 50 on them. One play. Another big play. One play drive. Touchdown.
Hey, they can have all the time of possession they want, right?
Yeah, all they want.
Chase Dotson in to attempt the point after to put the Wildcats at 50 and start sending some Manchester people to the house. Good snap, good hold, good kick. 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Your Wildcats are rolling, baby, 50-23. This is Light Tube and the Duck. Marvancy Johnson caught a 48-yard touchdown pass. Marvancy caught an 80-yard touchdown pass. It's 128 yards. He returned the kickoff 85, so that's 200 and something. He just ran 35 for a touchdown. Marvancy close to 250
My goodness.
total yards in this football game. He is electric.
Gary Johnson, like your comment, Marvancy is just fancy like that.
We got
what
one,
a night he's having, huh?
We got one sounding good on the road to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Cats having a really good game. People heading to see the Vols in Syracuse. 11 o'clock tomorrow on our sister station, The Rooster. Kickoff is bobbled a bit, but then recovered by Coffee County at the 24-yard line. That's where they will begin.
Well, the blowout is in progress. Cats clicking on all cylinders now.
Red Raiders are running out of options.
Yep.
That quarterback run, we talked about it. It was awesome in the first quarter.
Yeah.
By Lowry.
Yeah.
Just can't sustain that. And they don't have any really game breakers other than Dixon. And Tullahoma doing a better job of covering number 4 here in the second half.
Yeah, they started the game off with a 73-yard drive. Since then, we've outscored them 50-16.
I like that.
50-16 after that opening drive. Wow.
Let's see. Fancy had 4 touchdowns last week. He's got 4 this week. Yes. Mr. Myers, that is 8 touchdowns for Marvancy Johnson on the season. Thompson stood up at the 25-yard line.
Well, the defense, really, you can see their attitude here in the second half. They got pushed around on that drive that Coffee County had with no passes and just ran all the way down the field on us. But they've stiffened up here the last couple drives. More like what you've been used to seeing in the Wildcat defense.
Thompson worked his way for 3 yards. 2nd and 7, Red Raiders at the 27. Lowry wants to throw. Pressure. That pass is complete. Out near the first down marker at the 35. I think it is a Red Raider first down.
Boy, that big Silas sack, that was big. It really turned it around. Got us, stopped their drive, got us the ball back, and one play, Marvancy takes it to the house.
Gain of 9 on the pass from Lowry to Kane Dixon. Coffee County 1st and 10. Hogan's Collision Center first down for the Wildcats. Satisfaction guaranteed or you get the dent back. Hogan's Collision Center. Lowry's pass complete. 40. 45, breaks a tackle. He's loose in Tullahoma territory. Down to the 30. Driven out of bounds there by Elijah Alexander at the 32. Big gain for Coffee County.
Yeah, it sure was. Number 14. Jet Trussler, I believe, was the receiver on that one. But he showed some good wheels and ran hard on that one. Big play.
38 yards on that pass play. 1st and 10 Coffee County at the Tullahoma 32.
Well, now you start to wonder, we got a full quarter left. It's 100 coffee pot. Are we going to have 100 points in this game?
73 right now. Lowry. Wide receiver screen to Dixon. Dixon breaks a tackle, driven out of bounds, gain of 7 or 8.
Raiders on the move. flag, though. I've seen lots of laundry both sides tonight. They have.
A faithful Tullahoma fan across the way or in the stands texts me, and I told him, text me when you leave. I want to know when this game's over. He says, I'm gone.
There you go. There you go.
35 seconds to go in the third quarter. We're waiting on the penalty call. That happens toward the other side of the field since we are on the visitor side. It's going to go against, it's not going to go, it does go against Coffee County, and it's a 15-yarder.
Yeah, biggie.
That hurts them bad.
My goodness. Going way back.
Personal foul against the Red Raiders.
Well, they're not good enough to overcome those kind of penalties. That pulls it back to their 45-yard line.
It is first down and 10, 20, 33. First and 33 for Coffee County at their 45-yard line. Well, that was a huge play right there.
Sure was.
Final seconds of the third quarter, 25 to be exact. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Lowry rolls right. Throws that little flare pass out to 14. Complete at the Coffee County 49, just a gain of 4 though.
Yeah, that'll be the last play of the third quarter. A great third quarter for your Tullahoma Wildcats.
We have played 36 minutes in the 100th coffee pot, and Tullahoma has taken over. The Wildcats lead the Red Raiders 50-23. This is Light Tube and the Duck.
Whoa, Marco's! It's one of our tastiest deals, and it's perfect for your hungry crew. For a limited time, get a large specialty pizza and a large 2-topping pizza for just $26.99. There might even be leftovers for breakfast tomorrow. Marco's! Pizza lovers get it.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop Factory Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
At Russell Barnett Ford, we know you're busy, so if your vehicle needs servicing, let us come to you. Our friendly mobile service team can service your vehicle right on the spot. And if you have an issue we can't handle on site, we'll pick it up, fix the problem, and bring it back. And it's all at no additional cost. Same great service, same affordable price. Why get your vehicle serviced anywhere else? Mobile service, just another advantage of doing business with Russell Barnett.
Welcome back to Cardin-Gerald Field, the 100th edition of the Coffee Pot. Tullahoma leads 50-23.
Dustin Prince said this beatdown should count as 2 wins. We get next year's Coffee Pot tonight too. Appreciate you all you guys listening.
Absolutely.
And watching.
Lucas Reed starting to pile up some passing statistics.
Oh man.
Coffee County second and, let's see, it was 33. Second and 29 at their own 49. Tullahoma now moving right to left. Lowry, a lot of time, now he's scrambling. Lowry's pass tipped and incomplete. Nice defensive play by Sam Bobo, got a finger on it. We will name a Midtown Nutrition Player of the Game. Healthy has never tasted better. Delicious shakes, loaded teas, I don't know what loaded means, and much more. Visit Midtown Nutrition for healthy nutrition and tasty energy. 313 North Jackson, Tullahoma, Coffee County, 3rd and 29. Don't try to do too much, Red Raiders.
Tullahoma's coming out, going to tee off. They're coming after him.
Absolutely.
Right in front of us here.
Lowry, straight drop. Here comes pressure. Pass out in the flat, complete. Nice catch at the 40, but far, far short of the first down. Tullahoma just trying to keep it in front of them.
Well, they got part of it back, so they'll go for this on 4th down.
I don't know, Coach. It's 4th and 20. That's a gain of 10. So 4th down and 20 for Coffee County.
Well, if I had my druthers, 4th and 20, I think I'd go for it instead of punting it to Zion Jeffrey at the goal line.
Tullahoma 41. 11:41 to go. Biggest play of the game right here for Coffee County. They have to convert. They must convert.
Taking a lot of time. They may call timeout.
4th and 10 at the 41-yard line.
No play clock here at Cardin-Gerald Field. But there's a timeout on the field. 11:34 to go. Cats lead at 50-23. This is Light Tube and the Duck.
Step into a world of fun at Tullahoma Lanes. Strike up your excitement with our updated bowling center featuring a wide variety of classic and interactive games. Indulge in your timeless favorites at our new and refreshed snack bar. Check out our upgraded arcade with state-of-the-art games and hard swipe technology. Save up your points for premium prize offerings. Bring the whole family and experience bowling like never before.
This is you, and this is you, and this, and this. You're a team, a quarterback, a running back, a kicker, a coach. You are champions. You're a flyer, a back spot, a base, a parent, and a fan. And you are part of this community, so no matter who you are or what you do, we're here to care for you. Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital and Vanderbilt Health, making healthcare personal.
Fourth down and 20. Coffee County at the Tullahoma 41. Lowry, here comes Hyden. Lowry gets it away deep to the end zone. That pass incomplete. Excellent defensive play back there by, I'm going to watch him till he gets close enough to see him. It wasn't Jeffrey. It was J. Cole. Julian Cole back there in that defensive backfield broke that play up.
You know, they had to go for the deep shot there, so that's a turn. And again, they turned the ball over on downs there on that fourth. But Hyden's pressure was the key to that play. And you know, we talked to Hyden. Coach Sis told us that Hyden can play all three levels of defense: safety, linebacker, and defensive end. And some guys that he emulates his game after.
Tullahoma lines it up. 1st and 10 at the 41. Handoff Dominic Harris. Harris around the right side. Flag on the play. Harris gets out to the 46. Gain of 5.
You know, we just really was impressed with both those young men. You know, Will Hyden and Marvancy Johnson. Will Hyden said he watches guys on tape like Charles Haley and Ray Lewis, and talked about how he learned from Colby Tucker and Creed Adams. So those were some guys that he emulates.
So Tullahoma guilty of holding. The Wildcats have it 1st and 15 at the 36. Pitch, little inside reverse pitch to Zion Jeffrey, and Jeffrey works his way out over the 40 to the 43, and there's a flag on the play.
Boy, that kid's exciting. And he's only a 10th grader, ladies and gentlemen.
But another flag.
Yeah.
It's killing Tullahoma. Just.
Yep, it's a one.
Caden Poff,
one downer.
Slow to get up for the Wildcats. He will limp off the field. So that play is nullified. Tullahoma's had 2 straight holding penalties. And it is now 1st and 20.
Yeah, both teams over 100 yards in penalties.
Tullahoma with the ball at it's 32. First down still with 10:45 to go. Cats lead it by 27. Patrick Riddles pass to Alex Bobo, complete at the 40. Bobo out to the 42-yard line.
Boy, you could see what the coaching staff likes about him. Just a good, smooth delivery there, man. An easy motion with a rocket arm.
Gain of 9. Puts the Cats in a little better position there. 2nd down and 9 at the Tullahoma 43. Leading 50-23 on the Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration scoreboard. Patrick Riddle, quarterback for the Wildcats, the junior. Empty backfield. Riddle, straight drop over the middle for Seabolt, complete. Gavin breaks a tackle at the 40.
Wow.
Seabolt's rambling to the 35. That is a Hogan's Collision Center first down.
Wow, what a beautiful pass and catch from the Tullahoma junior quarterback to the tight end Seabolt there over the middle, just roaming over the middle. You know, Tullahoma's had some really good tight ends in the past. They look to get Seabolt more involved in the passing game.
23 yards on that completion. First down and 10 Tullahoma at the Coffee County 34. Wildcat score here would activate the mercy clock.
Yet another downfield target. Seabolt's got good size, man. 6'5", 229.
In the backfield for the Wildcats is DeLauder, Gabriel DeLauder. We've got a timeout, Tullahoma. 9:27 to go. The Wildcats comfortably on top, 50-23. This is Light Tube and the Duck.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
But wait, there's Marco's. With pizza this good, there won't be leftovers unless you order more for leftovers. Nice. Get unlimited large one-topping pizzas for just $10.99 each.
First and 10 Wildcats at the Coffee County 34. Handoff DeLauder. DeLauder at the 15. DeLauder at the 25, I should say. Down to the 20 goes DeLauder, and that is a Hogan's Collision Center first down.
Well, the luxury Tullahoma has now is building running back depth. We've seen Dominique.
Cats moving really quick
and,
at the 20.
Now another running back.
Handoff DeLauder. DeLauder this time dropped in the backfield for a loss of 3.
Well, then Riddle getting some work. He looked really good on those 2 pass completions this drive. Well, future looks bright for the Wildcats, but we're in the moment now, and this Wildcat team, Scott, they're dangerous early. They're looking good the first 2 weeks.
Not a math major, but if this holds, Cats average 42.5 points a game in the first 2. That's pretty flashy.
It is.
Reed, empty backfield. Riddle, empty backfield. Riddle's pass complete to Jeffrey. Jeffrey makes a move at the 20, cuts it back to the 15. Zion to the 10, driven down at the 7. Very close to a first down.
Man, this guy's got a bright future. We see him really emerging tonight, breaking out. Looks like it's going to come back.
Yep, flag on the play. See if Tullahoma held again. They've had 2 holding penalties on this drive. Of course, we got some young people in there. We hadn't gotten you a bunch of names, but Tullahoma's got some young offensive linemen getting some work. Holding against the Wildcats, that play off the board. 3 holding penalties in this drive.
Well, Zion's he's building more confidence. You can see the confidence growing in him each rep, and, he's explosive in the open field with the football in his hands.
So 2nd and about 25 for the Cats at the Coffee County 33. Yeah, Zion's built like a linebacker too.
Yep.
Receivers left and right for Patrick Riddle. 2nd and 25. He moves a man. Jake and Lovett. Now Riddle to throw. Plenty of time over the middle. That pass complete at the 10, down to the 6-yard line goes Alex Bobo. That's a Hogan's Collision Center first and goal.
Accuracy. That's what I've seen this drive from Mr. Riddle passing the football. Poise and accuracy.
27 yards for the Wildcats. on that play. 1st and goal at the Coffee County 7. Tullahoma has never scored more than 52 points against Coffee County, ever. 99 years. Jeffrey in motion. Riddle hands it off. This is Dominic Harris, and Harris inside the 5, stood up at the 3.
Wildcats knocking on the door. They're trying to eclipse that 52-point mark that you just alluded to, Scott. 7 minutes to go, plenty of time for the Cats to do it. Go ahead and punch this one in. Let's get to 57 on that scoreboard.
That 52-6 score happened in 1955. Tullahoma's great team led by Frank Mullins. But this one's going to exceed that point total, maybe not the victory margin. Harris the tailback for Patrick Riddle. Dominic stuffed inside, got a yard.
Knocking on the door.
I will talk with Tullahoma head coach Coy Sisk at the conclusion of this contest. 6 minutes and 20 seconds left to go. And the Wildcats are going to win the 100th coffee pot and win their 65th game out of 100 against Manchester. Straight up the gut. Tullahoma, touchdown, Wildcats. As Patrick Riddle, I think, took it. It may have been Dominic. I really didn't see that play, Coach. That short touchdown was by Riddle or Dominic. Riddle takes it in himself for the touchdown. So Patrick, gain of 3 and a score. And now Aiden Walker to attempt his first point after. And that kick is good. 6 minutes to go. Tullahoma 57, Coffee County 23. This is Light Tube and the Duck.
Whether you're crushing goals or getting back on your feet, Fit Beyond is where your next chapter begins. At Fit Beyond Plus, we train hard, smart, and together. At Fit Beyond Therapy, we recover with purpose, passion, and support. It's a community for strength, for healing, for going beyond. Go further, go stronger, go Fit Beyond.
The Coffee County side is half empty. The Tullahoma side empty and quick. The Wildcats have crushed Coffee County here. The mercy clock is activated with a 34-point lead, so it should not stop again except for touchdowns, injuries, and timeouts. Otherwise, go out of bounds and that sort of thing. Incomplete passes, it should keep running. 30 points is the mark now in TSSAA high school football for the mercy clock to activate.
Well, Coffee County once led this game 7-0 after the opening drive of the game. Since then, Tullahoma's outscored them 57-16.
And the kick is bobbled and recovered at the 20. Say that again?
I said after the opening drive touchdown to start the game for Coffee County, Tullahoma's outscored them 57-16. What an avalanche.
I like that as a headline for my own Target News story.
Oh, mercy.
You can read all about this game. It'll probably be Sunday afternoon. I got a little something to do tomorrow. Probably be Sunday afternoon. But
shout out to Big Randy Banks.
Read all about this one.
Clinching the fish for the Tullahoma Wildcats.
We are going to name a Midtown Nutrition player of the game. Coffee County 1st and 10 at their 20. Lowry's pass complete. Boom! What a tackle by DeLauder in the defensive backfield. I think that was 19.
Yeah.
Just stuck him. Excellent tackle by DeLauder after a gain of 11.
Clock winds will not stop to put the Red Raiders out of their misery.
Yep. Tick, tick. 4:45 to go. Well, the Wildcats have done everything they wanted to do here tonight,
Yes.
Ken.
Yes.
Tackle for a short gain there by Dominic Harris. Special teams have just been incredible.
Yeah.
Defensively, Tullahoma was playing back, giving them some room, and they took advantage of it to their credit and got those 17 first-half points. But here in the second half, Tullahoma has just overwhelmed them with speed.
Yes. Speed and athleticism, no doubt about it. And, the only down spot again is the same thing as last week. Penalties. Yeah, we said at the same time, penalties.
Pass to Dixon out to the 45-yard line.
And then, really the inability in the first half to run. But you said that, that was skewed by the big plays we had. So you got to factor that in as well. If you're scoring, you're scoring. 57 points, how can you gripe about that?
Nobody's griping.
No, sir.
You can't build big rushing game statistics if you're scoring from 80 yards out.
Exactly.
Coffee County trying to tack one on the scoreboard here. There's a flag on the play. We love penalty flags in the mercy clock because it just keeps on ticking.
I'm buying the Kool-Aid that Coy Sisk is selling. He said we had two bona fide starting quarterbacks. I really like what I've seen out of Riddle on that last drive. It was impressive.
Coffee County first down at the 50-yard line, 3:10 to go.
And then, of course, Lucas Reed may have had his biggest passing yardage game of his career.
Lowry runs it. I would not have my starting quarterback in there running the football at this point in the game, but they do, a gain of 3.
Stat patter. Pad those stats.
I guess. Injury risker, that's how I look at it.
I agree. 2:44, clock ticks.
Coffee County is part of Region 3 6A. Tullahoma doesn't begin region play till 6th week of the season. So next week we'll be back home. The Cleveland Blue Raiders come to town. It's a new opponent for a while.
Yes, it is.
Lowry to throw deep, and that pass is incomplete.
Well, Wildcat defense has played much better really in the second half. Much better.
Can we think of a defender that would qualify? We really haven't had big interceptions or fumble recoveries or blocks, so probably not. They get 23 points, so probably not.
Yeah.
All right, we got a choice to make, Coach.
We do.
Marvancy Johnson's had a great game.
Yes.
He was a player of the game last week, so Marvancy's going to get a bye this week. Lucas Reed has been spectacular.
Yes.
No mistakes.
Yes.
He's passed for over 200 yards and 2 or 3 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
But we think there's a flag again. It's 1:30 to go. But we think we want to decorate the young sophomore tonight. He really ignited this Wildcat team after Coffee County went down on the first drive and scored a touchdown. Zon Jeffrey tied a state record with a 100-yard kickoff return. He also had a 40-something yard pass reception for a touchdown. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Wildcats with a minute to go. So congratulations to sophomore Zion Jeffrey. He is the Midtown Nutrition Player of the Game. What do you think?
Well deserved. Yeah, I totally concur with that. And, sometimes, you get shocked on the road. Opening drive, they go right down the field on us, take a 7-0 lead, 5,000 plus crowd on their side, and he just changed the momentum with the kickoff return, and Tullahoma has not looked back.
You see what's out in that night sky, don't you?
Oh, yeah, bad moon rising. We said it was coming. We brought it over here to Manchester with us, didn't we, Scott?
It rose, and now it's setting on the Red Raiders with 25 seconds to go in the 100th coffee pot. Again, I'll go down and talk with what will be a jubilant head coach, Coy Sisk, after the game. Ken will give you as much of a recap as he can. Now, it's going to take me a while.
Yeah.
But you got a lot of work to do as well.
I do.
5 seconds to go. Last play if Coffee County can get it off. And they do. Lowry to throw. Lowry's pass into the end zone, incomplete. And this football game is over. Wrap the 100th coffee pot in cardinal and black. The Wildcats defeat the Red Raiders 57-23. Tullahoma moves to 2-0 on the season and will host Cleveland next week. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll come back with Ken's wrap-up. I'll talk with Coach Sisk again. Tullahoma 57, Coffee County 23. The most points Tullahoma has ever scored against the team from Manchester. You've been watching Tullahoma Wildcat Football and listening on LightTube and 93.9 The Duck.
We're back, and the Tullahoma Wildcats are bringing the coffee pot back home to where it belongs. The Cats run the series record as it continues to dominate as Dream Weaver plays to honor longtime Coffee County native Dennis Weaver to pay a tribute to him. The Wildcats, 65 wins, 33 losses, and 2 ties in the series. And the Wildcats put up 57 points. They win it 47-23. The game started out inauspicious for the Tullahoma Wildcats as they gave up an opening drive. They kicked off. Tullahoma won the toss. They deferred. They kicked off. Coffee County marched down the field 73 yards, and they took a 7-zip lead early at the 8:06 mark of the first quarter, but it didn't take but 16 seconds for Tullahoma to turn the tables as they kicked off to Zion Jeffrey. Jeffrey fielded the ball at the goal line and went 100 yards with an electrifying kickoff return, and the Wildcats tied the game at 7. Tullahoma would add another touchdown before the first quarter was over at the 3:39 mark. Marvancy Johnson on a touchdown. Scored his first touchdown tonight. Tullahoma scored a 2-point conversion. Patrick Riddle on the 2-point conversion. Tullahoma goes up 15-7 after 1 quarter of play. In the second quarter, Coffee County, they didn't give up. They fought hard tonight. They fought all 4 quarters, but Tullahoma just too fast for them and too many athletes. In the second quarter, Coffee County trails 15-7. They kick a 43-yard field goal. That was good at the 9:58 mark. Cuts the lead to 5, 15-10. Tullahoma answers on a big play. They go up 17-15. Coffee County took the lead. They score a touchdown, have their only lead of their second lead of the contest after 7-0. They go up 17-15, and then Tullahoma scores the last 2 touchdowns of the second quarter. They go into the halftime. They bounce back after being down 17-15. They scored the last 2 touchdowns, go up 29-17. Coffee County had a critical fumble at the 104 mark of the first half. Tullahoma scores a touchdown. They kick it off, and then they score another touchdown after Coffee County fumble, and that was a critical juncture of the game. And Tullahoma get 2 touchdowns there in the last final minutes and stretch the lead to 12 at the half. So Tullahoma received the opening kickoff of the second half. They score on an 85-yard, their second kickoff return touchdown of the night. Marvancy Johnson goes 85 yards. He was electric tonight, as was our player of the game, Zion Jeffrey. Lucas Reed, humongous game, multiple touchdown passes. Tullahoma goes up to start the second half, 36-17. Coffee County answers. They get a touchdown, missed the extra point or the 2-point conversion. They cut the lead to 36-23. Tullahoma scores again. They go up 43-23 on another Marvancy Johnson long touchdown run. This time 48 yards. Wildcats punch another touchdown in, and Marvancy Johnson again. on a scamper that makes the score 50-23 after 3 quarters of play. And in the fourth quarter, Tullahoma outscores them 7-0. Patrick Riddle came in and had a very nice drive, cap with a short quarterback sneak touchdown run. I believe he completed 4 or 5 passes on that drive and looked very, very poised, very accurate with the football. So Tullahoma's quarterbacks passed the ball really good tonight. Both quarterbacks, Lucas Reed and Patrick Riddle. Marvancy Johnson, a monster game. And then sophomore Zion Jeffrey. He's the one that really sparked the momentum for Tullahoma tonight. He had an excellent game. Defense bent in the first half. Defense in the second half, lots better. Wildcats only gave up 6 points in the second half, and this sets up a showdown against the Cleveland Blue Raiders next week, as they will be returned back home to Wilkins Stadium for 7 o'clock kickoff. The Wildcats 2-0 now on the season, and really, we get 35 points last week, and we get 57 tonight. So you do the math and figure that scoring average out. But the Cats now averaging over 40-plus points per game, and really, Tullahoma's only bugaboo really the first 2 weeks is penalties. Now, last week they had a lot from the 5-yard variety, a couple 10-yarders. Tonight we had lots and lots of 15-yarders. That's something that seems to always happen in this big coffee pot rival game. So Wildcats win it in dominant fashion, 57-23. The coffee pot is coming back to Tullahoma. We're waiting for the post-game conference. Perhaps Coach Sis taking an extra few minutes to celebrate with his team, because this is certainly a very special win that this team worked hard for in practice all week. They came out of the clouds, was wondering how they would react after that Cheverville win at home. They came in hungry. They came in humble, and that's really an attribute of their head coach and this coaching staff. So staff does a great job. Preparation was really good. And 20% into this regular season, the Wildcats look like a very, very good football team. So had a couple guys dinged up, come off the field. Poff limped off. Sharp, came off the field under his own power. Big offensive lineman, right tackle, sophomore for Tullahoma. But it looks like Tullahoma got through pretty much unscathed. But a very physical football game tonight. But we do credit Coffee County. They fought hard in this game tonight, but they just could not match up with this Tullahoma Wildcat team. So Cats win it 57-23, and multiple stars, and we're really anxious to see how excited Coach Sisk is after this game. I asked him on yesterday during our Wildcat Weekly, was he a coffee drinker? He told me he was not, but he wanted that trophy back in Tullahoma. But he said his dad used to sip coffee all day long. So I thought that was pretty cool that he said this. So this is a big win for Wildcat Nation. Wildcats win it 57-23, and we're just about ready for our interview down on the field.
How about that?
That's awesome.
Welcome down to Cardin-Gerald Field with winning head coach Corey Sisk. We got a nice little trophy here with us for you folks watching on LightTube. Never got a chance to see the coffee pot up close. You can zoom that baby in as much as you can. This is what the coffee pot trophy looks like, Coach. Congratulations. You got the Gatorade bath. You got it all tonight.
Just a little bit of everything. So, hey, it's a great honor to be able to bring this back to the people of Tullahoma, the people that came here, supported us, the people that continue to support us. Hey, it's a big win for Tullahoma, Scott.
Coach, we played them 100 times. We never scored 57 points on them, so it's the most in 100 years.
That's pretty unbelievable. Hey, you are the stat man, and you usually hit me with some pretty good things. Hey, that's an amazing stat, one that I think we can be proud of.
Coach, our Midtown Nutrition Player of the Game tonight. We like to spread these things around. Sophomore Zion Jeffrey. Coffee County goes down, solid drive. They drive down for a score, and then Zion ties a state record, a school record, 100-yard kickoff return. Just kind of reset everything.
Hey, look, a great job again in the special teams. Zion's doing an amazing job. Hey, really focusing while he's at practice. Hey, becoming a better football player daily.
Coach, you said you wanted to get the screen game going a little bit tonight. I'd say that was in the middle of the field, he's hard to stop.
Hey, those guys did a great job executing that. And, again, one of those things that we're lucky we're able to get installed and get done. We're proud to be able to execute on a Friday night under the lights.
And you can never win a football game like by 34 points like this unless your quarterback plays solid, mistake-free football. Lucas was fantastic.
I thought that both quarterbacks tonight did an amazing job. Hey, both of those guys did an amazing job tonight operating the offense. Hey, it's hard to prepare for both of these guys. And, hey, I'm glad I don't have to do it.
Well, Coach, you're averaging 46 points a game after 2 games, so that's pretty good. 2-0 start, can't beat that. A different kind of opponent this week coming to Wilkins Stadium, the Cleveland Blue Raiders. What do we know?
Hey, not much, but that's what we get busy on as soon as we get back to Tullahoma after we're gonna take this one, celebrate for a few hours, Scott. Hey, but then us coaches will already go back to work, but hey, ready to get focused on Cleveland next.
Tremendous atmosphere tonight. Just this place was packed. This Tullahoma stands were packed. What about that road fan support?
Well, look, it's no doubt this is a community that turns out for not just their football team, Scott, for every sport in Tullahoma. Hey, it's an amazing place to live, and I'm proud to call it home.
Well, I'm going to give Coach my phone. I've never gotten a picture taken with a coffee pot, so that's what we're going to do. Coach, great coffee pot win. Congratulations.
Hey, thanks again, and as always, go Wildcats.
Tullahoma wins it 57-23. For Ken Keller, Everett Stetson back at the studio, the entire Light Tube crew, I'm Scott Chastain. Be good to each other.